Good happy Friday evening or afternoon or morning, wherever in the world you are potentially tuning in from, and welcome to the fun zone. I shouldn't have done that. I am still recovering from illness, Jeremy Graves. I, of course, am joined by Felfloney, aka Claire. And welcome to what is going to be a chilled, relaxing, enjoyable, fun Friday fun zone with myself, the giraffe, and me, and Felfloney. Welcome, welcome, everybody.
Does that maybe like a threat to anyone else? Or?
This is where my brain's at. And also already a quick little shout out to Matty Boo Twitches, resubbing for 14 months, it says on my notification here.
Holy shit.
Of which, quote unquote, I've just come out of the fish and chip shop.
Hell yeah, Friday fish time.
There you go. Friday Fleisch, as it were.
The Fleisch means meat, but yes.
Fair, absolutely fair. How you doing?
It's kind of the point is it isn't Fleisch, it's fish.
What's fish in German? I've totally forgotten.
It's literally fish, but it's got a C between the S and the H.
So it is. I've not thought about that in quite a while.
I was like Jeremy using the word for what you're not allowed to use. Hey Jeremy, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Lavando pizza!
Oh no, I should have waited, because now it's a hype train.
No, it's all good. But yeah, that's Felfloney. They subscribe for 10 months and they say Fleisch. In the style of Rammstein.
Du isst Fleisch. Which does actually make grammatical sense in German. It means you eat meat.
There you go. But folks, let's just get some housekeeping out of the way before we go any further. The original plan tonight was to do some Ace Attorney, but following us having to postpone the stream last week because, quite frankly, I was really ill, and then also me still recovering, we just decided, you know what? Let's put it back another week. We can get back on the Ace Attorney train. So this stream tonight, very much designed to be sort of a chill, just kind of keep the muscles flexing, as it were, the stream muscles, if you will. And we're just going to have a fun stream relating to Pokemon, quite frankly. We're going to do some Pokémon Violet related shenanigans. Because, for those who don't know, and this is just cards on the table, I've had COVID. And to be blunt, it freaking sucked. And it resulted in other things occurring as well, but fundamentally, it has utterly floored me. I am still recovering. I'm now negative. Good. I'm out of COVID jail, as it were. But what it did mean is, in the times when I was just awake at points and such, I decided to play some Pokémon Violet. I decided, you know what?
You were cheating on me? No.
Joe, honestly, there was part of me that's like, I really don't want to do this without Felfair.
No, it's fine. I think it's very important, and you had a good time, didn't you?
Yeah, and I literally decided I'm not going to do any of the DLC because the one thing I remembered you saying was level up.
Yes, otherwise you will not have a good time.
So I knew I had to do that, but then I thought, you know what? I could try and catch some other mons, let's increase that dex a little bit. So I did just that. So what we are going to be doing shortly, because I used the screenshot function on the Switch to my advantage, we're going to be going through all the Pokemons I have caught and or now have because I've evolved them.
How many are we talking, Jeremy?
There's potentially over 100.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Hope you're ready for some bad London accents on my part and some just normal London accents on Jeremy's part.
Yeah, we'll see how my throat holds up, folks. So if this stream ends up being a lot shorter than usual, it's just because my energy levels may just tank. We don't know. I'm on a bit of a wind at the moment after having some potato skins because carbs, baby. But
potato skins, when you can't manage a whole potato.
There you go.
Jeremy, I want to hear about your tales from when you were in COVID land in Pokemon Town.
Indeed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all adjust the layout.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, there she is.
There is Persephone. In all of their Kitakami glory, who totally has not been up a snowy mountain, and me not being able to figure out how to change clothes and whatnot. So they probably got a cold themselves at the moment. But for the purposes of this, I must adjust the field of view.
Ooh.
Because we must go into the album. And now I'm going to give you a preview as to how many things we've got to go through.
Oh my god.
So, first of all, of which I realised I should probably put the music back on.
Jeremy, didn't you have something to introduce this part?
I do. So, what we're going to do, folks, is a little spoiler on screen, but we decided we needed to properly document this.
Yeah. We're making it into a segment.
There you go. There you go. So we're documenting this in truly the only way we possibly can. And before I do anything else, I must mute the music so you folks can see this.
Let's go, bub.
Giraffes, COVID, Pokemon Tales.
I'm so tired.
All the awards! All the awards!
Thank you very much
So
for the
good.
bit, Sean. Thank you very much. Also, Matty excellently timed on the "Let's go, bub" thing there.
It was the prank.
Oh no, Claire's frozen.
Let's have a look at this. Nothing shows up.
God,
Cool.
Claire,
Okay, we did it.
Claire, you froze for a sec there. That was like, oh my god, you can't do that now, but you're back.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm here.
It's all good. It's all good. So yes, so the first Pokemon in my COVID tales, it was indeed Ducklet.
DuckTales?
Oh, there you go.
No.
So, as you can see, registered, we've got Ducklet number 181.
Oh, shoot. You were catching them in flipping Kitakami. I've got the wrong Pokedex open.
I'm going to be honest, Claire, I don't remember where I caught anything.
No, there isn't one that's all of them, so I need to go into the Kitakami dex.
So
Okay.
yes, so we're going to attempt to do some of these as we go along. And like I say, these are just screenshots, folks, and we'll get back to the actual game in a few minutes or so. But
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Read the Pokedex entry.
yeah, we're just going to read them and ignore the registered bit. That's just how it is. Some of them won't have them, but it was just far easier this way to document.
You can still read it. Right?
Exactly. So, Ducklet, the water bird Pokemon. It strengthens its body by diving into the depths of ponds, swimming around while looking for big moss to eat.
It's actually Frogmoth.
We're in for a long haul here, folks. I can't read as well, apparently. My foggy brain, my foggy COVID brain's gonna do me in.
Alright, so we got that hole. Oh god, it sounds like that flipping that computer that plays postal chess with Holly in Red Dwarf. Light hole. How do you turn this off then? Go on. Alright, that's a little lovely one.
Holly and Hilly.
Oh, it wasn't Hilly, his name was Gordon, so Striker, like. Anyway, Ducklet. It is a Pokemon. What is it? The water bird Pokemon, yeah, sorry. Okay, it's not very good at flying yet. It watches the dances of its swanner parents to learn how to move its wings.
Fair. Then
So you have an opportunity as a swanner parent to just teach your duck the Macarena.
Yeah,
Oh, you did a second one.
apparently I did take a second screenshot on that one, so there you go.
It's like you knew.
Evening to you,
Oh,
Stitcher
we
Marco. Then
We got Phoebus.
I did a raid and I got a Phoebus.
A Phoebus! Oh yeah, because I was trying to find you a Phoebus, and it didn't show up where you were supposed to find one. My Chrome has frozen, so take your time.
That is cool. Well,
I'm going to open my Chrome on my phone.
yeah, full disclosure, we're doing it a bit different to normal, just because that's how we're rolling tonight, but it's all good. I also must say, I love the fact that Phoebus is simply known as the fish Pokemon.
I swear that there's some of these that are definitely crossovers. I think like there's more than one that's known as the fish Pokemon. But anyway, go for it, Jack.
It is the shabbiest Pokemon of all.
Oh, that's mean.
It forms schools and lives at the bottom of rivers that teem with plant life.
Big plant line.
Also, 2 foot and 16.3 pounds.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing that.
We don't have to for each one, but
In German, this one's called a Bourgeois. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Phoebus fish Pokemon. This tough Pokemon is perfectly fine even in dirty water. However, due to its ragged, shabby appearance, it isn't popular.
Aw.
Does it get bullied in school? Do you get it?
In school.
Anyway.
Next up, I got an Applin from a raid.
Yay, Applin! We love Applin. Right, I've got to go back to the other Pokedex now.
We might be back in regular land now. I can't remember what it's all called.
No, we are. Go for it.
So, Applin, the apple core Pokemon. Applin lives inside an apple. When an apple is separated from when an applin is separated from its apple, its body loses moisture and the Pokemon grows weak.
Oh no, that's. Oh, so the little worm inside is. Okay. Alright. Where are we? It grows by eating the flesh of an apple. It uses its own body fluid to strengthen the apple's skin and prevent it from rotting.
Fluid.
Fun fact, a guy I used to go out with, his mum was a model, and one of her pieces was she peeled an apple and then stitched the skin back on. It was creepy as hell.
Next up was Rockruff, which apparently I hadn't caught.
You hadn't got a Rockruff?
Apparently not.
There's bits that we just didn't go in.
The puppy Pokemon. This Pokemon travels in a pack with others until it grows up. When its mood turns sour, it starts striking the ground with the rocks on its neck.
It's an interesting image, isn't it? Owning a dog, I can tell you that a dog trying to hit the ground just with its neck is a very strange idea. Like, how does it do that? Why can't I find in page? Oh god, there it is. Rockruff, there we go. This Pokemon is very friendly when it's young. Its disposition becomes vicious once it matures, but it never forgets the kindness of its master.
So it's a dog.
It's a dog. It's a dog. Yes. Next
up, Noibat. The Soundwave Pokemon, which I immediately got Transformers vibes. So Noibat can change the frequency of its sound waves, at will, and it generates ultrasonic waves of up to 200,000 hertz.
That's a lot. I'm not doing well at finding these, sorry. Give me a second. Oh, fuck's sake. If I had the number.
It is amusing sort of on the screenshot function how, despite posting the screenshot directly from the Switch, it is also quite blurry, so that's very amusing.
It's weird to me because number 87, it says number 88 there, right?
Correct.
Number 88 on this list is Sudowoodo, so I don't know what's going on there.
Let's just skip Noibat, it's fine. If you happen to find it later.
I'll find it. It is in here, it's just in a different place.
Which dex is it in, I guess is probably the better question to
I've
ask.
got the right dex, I just don't know why it's not showing me where. There we go.
Inconsistencies.
Okay. This Pokemon emits ultrasonic waves from its large ears to search for fruit to eat. You know, fruit that goes. It mistakes Applin for its food. Probably not more than once, though. Okay. I thought I was being clever using the number to look it up, but it didn't help. Oh, a Hoot Hoot. You got a Hoot Hoot.
Yeah, this time I remember to start taking screenshots when it said the word registered on screen.
Very smart, very smart.
So there you go. So yeah, Hoot Hoot, the owl Pokemon.
No fucking way.
Since it tells time precisely, some countries consider it to be the deity of wisdom, versed in the ways of the world, says the Violet Pokédex.
I love how you were channeling the judge there.
I've got to start practicing.
Hoot Hoot's internal clock, not eternal clock, but also maybe eternal clock, is precise at all times. It tilts its head in a fixed rhythm.
As do I when I'm at a concert.
Hell yeah.
Next up, we got Poliwag.
Poliwag. Oh.
The tadpole Pokemon. Its legs are newly grown and it can't walk very well. It seems to prefer swimming through the water instead.
The swirl on its belly is its inside showing through its skin. It appears more clearly after a Poliwag eats. Jeremy, that is true. That is based on a real animal that I sent you. Do you remember?
Now you mention it, yeah, I do remember that, yeah.
It's an animal that are in like a spiral and...
But now what I would say, Claire, is don't get away from that window you were on just now on your Pokedex, because the next one is Poliwhirl.
Hell yeah.
Which, funny enough, actually, I was going to say it's number 38, but no, it is number 40 now, because that was number 39. So,
I have no idea what. This one says 61. I think it's lying, but let's continue.
there you go. So, Poliwhirl, the tadpole Pokemon. Its skin is moist all over its body. The skin of its belly spiral also feels smooth.
Stop touching Pokemon. It's weird. Oh, I sent a screenshot to a friend earlier, Jeremy. There's a place in St. Louis in Missouri called the Museum of Illusion, or MOI, and their website is MOI St. Louis. So.
Oh no!
For those of you playing at home, that's Moist Lewis. Unfortunately. Okay.
I couldn't get a dash in there or something, you know.
Its two legs are well developed. Even though it can live on the ground, it prefers living in water. Who doesn't?
Next up in the same cave, it was Goomy.
Goomy. Now, Goomy is a one from the actual Paldea area.
Number 178, according to this Violet Pokédex.
It does not go over correctly. Continue, I'll find it.
The soft tissue Pokemon, Dragon. Goomy's horns are excellent sensory organs that cover all 5 of Goomy's senses. Goomy picks up on danger from the movement of the air.
And like, from the movement of the air, I can hear it going, ah, it's a fucking goon! Okay.
The danger of the air is, like, Pikachu, Thunderbolt!
In a rebuttal to your use of the word moist, may I present this? Most of a Goomy's body is water. Water! A membrane covers the whole Pokemon to prevent it from shriveling up in dry weather. Membrane.
Honestly, nowhere near as bad of a word as moist.
I don't like words. Right, okay, what's next?
Noctowl!
Back to Catchup.
There you go. The owl Pokemon.
Oh.
And don't forget, folks, like I say, this is everything I caught during my travels in like COVID times, which, if you need a reminder as to what segment we're in.
Jeremy's COVID Pokemon Tales.
I'm so tired.
I'm so happy that way. Okay,
So,
we're just gonna play it to ourselves. We don't care if anyone else likes it.
its extremely soft wings make no sound in flight. It silently sneaks up on prey without being detected. A Goomy's worst nightmare.
Goomy's worst. Sorry, I think I've worked out what's wrong. This Kitakami Pokédex does include ones from Paldea.
I see.
Because it's got Snorunt in there, which I know is from Paldea. Very confusing. 1 second, I am scrolling. And I'm scrolling. Scroll. Where is the owl? Where is the owl?
Noctowl.
Face of an owl, butt of an owl. That's not right. Right.
We can always come back to it if you find it.
No, I'll find it. Coming back to it's gonna be a right pain. Right, 46 apparently. Noctowl. Okay. Oh my god, the shiny's hideous. Its eyes are specially adapted. They concentrate even faint light and enable it to see in dark.
Then I decided to go mystery gift hunting, as it were, because I thought there's probably a lot of mystery gifts I've not claimed.
Yeah, you're right. I probably haven't got a few of those.
So first of all, I got the Neo Kitakami case. Then, apparently there's a Sprigatito, because it's Liko Sprigatito from Pokémon Horizons, the new anime.
Oh, that's cute.
Then, there was a Gimmighoul, which apparently was just a gift. So I got a Gimmighoul. There you go.
They do a lot of things like that.
There was a Quaxly, which was Dot's Quaxly, which Dot is a character from Pokemon Horizons, which I also watched some of during my COVID haze.
Probably going to get a Fuecoco there.
Then we got Fuecoco, which is Rice Fuecoco from Pokemon Horizons.
Like, where's my Fuecoco? And you're like, oh, I gave it away. What?
Also got some quick balls. And then back. Oh yeah, and I also got an expert belt.
Nice.
Don't know what that means, but I did.
Oh, it's an item that Pokemon can hold. Oh, it's a paw.
Then we got Yoasobi's Pawmot, and I don't know who that is.
It could be a one to do with the league, because if they do like tournaments, then sometimes you get a copy of the one that won the tournament.
Honestly, Matty, Horizons is actually very good fun. I do recommend it. It's really, really good fun. And then back to catching.
Okay. Ready? Let's go. I'm actually ready for this one.
Nuzleaf.
Nuzleaf.
The wily Pokemon. Its sensory functions are concentrated in its pointed nose, which it uses to sense its surroundings. The nose is also its weak point when it smells crap.
Punching it in the dick nose. It leads a quiet life deep in the forest. If anything wanders into its territory, Nuzleaf will warn the intruder by sounding its grass flute.
What's a farting?
Well, sounding its grass flute does sound like it shoves its grass flute up its own dick, but I don't think that's actually what that means, just to clarify. There were so many different versions. I don't know why they used that particular one. Is that guy over there sounding his grass flute? Shit, let's get out of here. This is fucking weird.
Oh god.
Or even better, he just starts playing the flute and it's sort of like oh shit, we have a bad time. Fuck, Megalovania.
It plays tunes.
It's like, yeah, quick. It's like I don't take requests.
I will add, Matty, about my Pokemon Horizons thought while Claire is looking up this Pokemon, that what I like about it is it's got a really currently where I'm at, which is not very far in, like 5 or 6 episodes, it's got an intriguing but actually kind of engaging story. And also it kind of explores people's emotions in it as well and how they feel about going on a journey and such, and kind of the situations around them.
Out of their house at age 10, yeah.
Or also just kind of like from an anxiety point of view, like just wanting to try and do everything like perfectly, but being really self-conscious and anxious about stuff.
Yeah.
So it sort of explores things relating to that as well. And also the dub is actually really good. I would be curious to see how the Japanese version comes across, but we'll never see that legally.
Ooh, okay.
Well, because Japanese Pokemon is locked to Japan.
That's fair enough. That explains why none of the names really made up.
Yeah.
Satoshi and Musashi and stuff like that.
Volbeat! Oh, too loud. A good band, but also the Firefly Pokemon. It flashes the light on its rear to communicate... What?
Nothing.
I thought you said something, sorry. It flashes the light on its rear to communicate with other Volbeat. It loves the sweet aroma given off by Illumise or Illumise.
Hang on. You wanna go to that concert? Who's playing? Volbeat. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay. That's a Volbeat text conversation.
If you ever wanted to see, folks, what a phone light flashing into a camera on a stream looks like, there you go.
Yeah, all the things you didn't know you didn't want. It lives around clean ponds. At night, it's really lights out. It converses with others by flashing its light. Now, I believe these can only be caught. It's saying at night it's where lights up, but I don't think they actually appear in Kitakami unless it's... You would have found this one at night.
Then I engaged in a raid against Poltergeist.
Poltergeist?
Which apparently I then caught. I don't remember doing this, but it's also the matcha Pokemon, but it is the counterfeit form, which implies to me there's more forms.
There are 2 forms, like there are of Sinistea. It's just that the antique form is far rarer and has absolutely no difference in
Gotcha.
It's just what it looks like. Okay.
Poltergeist looks like a regional form of Sinistea, but it was recently discovered that the 2 Pokemon are entirely unrelated. That's the Violet Dex entry.
That's weird. There are 2 Dex entries for this. Oh no, hang on. Why are there 2 different ones? Oh, it must be for the real and the counterfeit. Right. So I'm going to do the one that matches.
So we're talking about the bootleg version.
Yeah, it doesn't actually say which is which, but they're paired together. So I assume
Gotcha.
the one that's with yours is like so. Supposedly, the regrets of a tea ceremony master who died before perfecting his craft lingered in some matcha, and it became a Pokemon. I guess. Because whatever.
I mean, fair. You know, I can't argue with that. Then I went into the water realm. We went to Corphish. Or as I immediately thought the Cat and Red Dwarf might say, Corphish!
Yes!
Also, I like the terminology of the ruffian Pokemon.
Yeah, it's because I literally spent a large amount of time running because I wanted to catch one, but they're really, really. Okay, I'm ready.
It can live in impure water, where it doesn't need to compete with other water Pokemon for food. So its numbers have steadily increased, and it will take over like Skynet.
I'm imagining it and Phoebus are living in impure water, and it's the thing that's bullying Phoebus. So this is a weird one to start with. It came from overseas. Not from it is a very hardy creature that will quickly proliferate even in polluted streams. So I know this is probably a reference to some kind of invasive species in Japan, but it also comes across as
Sorry, comes across as.
Yeah, literally.
No, sorry, say it again. Comes across as.
Very literally Japan.
Yeah,
you know.
fair.
Yeah.
And then
But when they do it, it's cute. Sorry.
Squavit.
Do you like it? No, Squavit!
The cheeky Pokemon. No matter how much it stuffs its belly with food, it is always anxious about getting hungry again. So it stashes berries in its cheeks and tail. Now, I must say, I get anxious about getting hungry again. At the best of times. So I relate to the feelings of this Pokemon in a variety of ways.
Seeing as I'm having to do this from Sarabi, I'm going to add in a little flavor text, which is the Japanese for this Pokemon is Hoshigarisu. The French is Rongomon. And the German is Raffle. It stores berries in its cheeks. When there are no berries to be found, Squavit will stuff pebbles in its cheeks to stave off the cravings. And I presume that means the cravings to stuff berries in its cheeks, not food cravings, because stuffing berries in its cheeks will not make you that hungry.
Well. Evening, Melu. Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're joining us as we are currently. You're joining us as we are recounting my journeys through Pokemon catching while having COVID, and because I want to milk this for all it's worth in a segment that we're calling.
Japanese COVID Pokemon Tales.
I'm so tired. Full credit to Claire for that intro. I'm just putting it out there.
That photograph, Jeremy, do you recognise where it's from?
Is that the one where my flat got broken into by the fire brigade after a fire?
No, it's not. It's from Canada. It's when you went to Canada. Do you remember?
That was a good holiday.
You went to like a hat shop or something.
I think that was when I went to Toronto Raptors shop, and there was like a giant hat bigger than my body.
Yeah, and I photoshopped it to be really tiny and then to be really big with your eyes looking at you, holes cut in it. I remember doing all sorts of horrible things. We definitely caught a carbink when I was with you before, but like, let's do it
in that case, then we'll skip it. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's all good. Now we had. Now I'm trying to remember because some of these I might have just done by default. I believe I have a Riolu already because I definitely had a Lucario, so we'll skip Riolu. Then I did another raid. I started going on some more raid journeys, as it were. First of all, Swanna.
Of course I do. I bloody love the place. Sorry.
You keep hatching Carbink on Pokemon Go, do you, Mello?
Get out of here.
So,
right, I'm ready.
Swanna, the white bird Pokemon. It's said that many artists have taken inspiration from the sight of a Swanna performing a beautiful dance in the light of dawn. Says the Violet Dex.
Centered around its leader, the flock dances in perfect sync to strengthen its unity. In Japanese, this Pokemon is also called Swanna. In French, it's Lac Misagne, because Signe is the swan. In German, it's Svarones, which is fucking
That's
awesome.
a great name.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Anyway, continue.
Next up, Pachirisu.
Pachirisu! I love Pachirisu.
The Ellie Squirrel Pokemon.
Hey,
That's such a good shout, Molo, about Mr. 2 from One Piece. It's such a good shout.
Oh no. Okay, I'm ready.
A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity.
People who watch them are considered weirdos.
Much like if you are sounding your grass flute.
Okay.
Do I need to scroll back now to give context for that?
No! We never go back. Never go back. So interestingly, the Japanese name for the Pachirisu, the French is Pachirisu, the German is Pachirisu.
Oh, okay.
So, it's one of the kinds of Pokemon with electric cheek pouches. It shoots charges from its tail.
There we go. Then Cricketune, which we've definitely come across before, but never caught one.
That's the noise it makes.
The cricket Pokemon. There is a village that hosts a contest based on the amazingly variable cries of this Pokemon. Now, I'd like to say, for a Dex entry, this isn't about the Pokemon. This is like a local thing. This is like a what can you do in this town type thing.
And now I'm just imagining them going, Alpha!
Well, like an Aussie cricketer.
Ow! Oh, the shiny of this one's really cool. So interestingly, the gender dimorphism of this is that the male has a moustache and the female has a smaller moustache.
I can't tell what. We can check it when we're back in. I think that might have a. Oh, it's got a moustache, isn't it? Because it's twirling.
It looks like, yeah, that one looks like
Yeah.
a male. Okay, so in Japanese, this is called Korotok.
Good name.
In French, it is called Mellow Creek.
Mellow Creek.
Mellow Creek.
So
yeah.
it sounds like a bottle of wine. Okay.
It's called Siapaiza.
Ooh. Germans are doing good in the old names at the moment.
By allowing its cry to resonate in the hollow of the belly, it produces a captivating sound, which, as I just said, is.
I thought you said it's Azza!
No, there's a running joke about the noise that Cricketune makes because it is just. It's just the weirdest noise.
Then I went to the Pokemon Center and I got this appearing on my screen. I thought I better take a screenshot so I remember this, and then I thought immediately once I tried it, oh no, I knew that already because Valve told me. So then I went to a raid.
It's more the fact that you now know what that means and
Yeah.
when you got it. So that makes sense. Yep. Oh, is that a Blissey?
It's a Blissey raid. There will be a few of these. I'm going to warn you now.
Okay. All right.
So, I don't know why I didn't. I used Mudsdale because, of course, you know, Mudsdale. I don't know why I've taken so many screenshots of this, but I have. There you go. So I caught it. I think I got a variety of shards, as you see.
Hey, that was a 5-star. Good job.
Yeah, but a blue 5-star. So yeah. Now I think I already had Blissey, admittedly. I think.
Well, let's read it anyway.
The happiness Pokemon. The eggs it lays are filled with happiness. Eating even one bite will bring a smile to anyone. Anyone.
Except vegetarian. Why is Blissey not on this list? Oh, right. I think I... forbidden page. List. There we go. Oh, there we don't go. Sir.
Yeah, because I don't know why I started doing raids. I think I just wanted to like change things up a little bit because at this point, as well as catching things, I'd also been sort of leveling up a lot of Pokemon. Just like, I was like, okay, just get a bunch of people in the party, just keep raising the level of some others. Like Vespiquen, I nearly murdered an entire population of Pokemon purely with Vespiquen.
Yeah, you don't get XP from raids, but you do get really useful items that you can use to level up Pokemon. Okay, so in Japanese, a Blissey is called Happiness.
Amazing.
In French, it's called L'Euphorie. Like euphoria.
Ah, right.
In German, it's Heitaira. And the Dex entry says, anyone who takes even one taste of Blissey's egg, which is scary and implies there is only one egg and it's constantly reforming, becomes unfailingly caring and pleasant to everyone. Ah, so it's drugged.
So it's literally an influencer, literally.
It is drugs.
Then I fought another Blissey.
Oh, was it a Blissey event? Because there's a regular Blissey event.
There might have been, but yeah. So the Terra type on that one was that, whatever that is.
Oh, that's water. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's why it's blue.
Yeah, then this one I think was like grass. I assume because of vegetation.
Yeah.
Then caught a Hatchrim.
Caught a Hatchrim.
Yep, so add that to the Dex entry. The Serene Pokemon, it says here in the Violet Dex entry. The moment this Pokemon finds who's emitting strong emotions, it will pummel them senseless with its braids to silence them.
Serene, you know, very demure,
Yeah.
very mindful.
It's basically someone who likes to go to a mosh pit. You know, very calm, cool, and collected outside of it. As soon as that music starts, the arms go waving, or in this case, the braids go waving.
But it's like someone who goes to a mosh pit who doesn't like loud noises and fights anyone who is making a sound. Maybe they shouldn't be in the mosh pit.
To be fair, I have seen many a number of people who have gone to a gig unaware that a mosh pit even exists as a concept. And you kind of have to rapidly save them.
How does this happen? Patron. There we go. Okay. In Japanese, her name is Teburimu. Teburiumu.
I like her.
In French is Chapotou. Catcher.
Oh. Doggo crimes happening.
In German, it's Brimano.
Fair.
To this Pokemon, strong emotions apparently feel like incredibly loud noises, even if the emotions are happy ones.
Next up, we have Fomantis. Or
Why Mantis? Fomantis.
the sickle grass Pokemon, which instantly implies to me death. Many trainers give their Fomantis their own flower pots so they can sunbathe in peace and quiet.
So the reason the English word is fomantis is because it's pretending to be a mantis, so it's a faux
I
mantis.
see, okay.
Because it's not actually a bug type if you look at the grass type. And that's reflected in the other names, because Japanese is karikiri, the French is mimantis, so mimic mantis, and the German is imantis, or imitate mantis. Catch it, you're going out of the window. Fomantis hates having its naps interrupted. It fires off beams using energy it gathers by bathing in the sun.
Then I got an Ariados.
Oh, spider.
Spider uppercut. So yes, the
Spider kid.
the long leg Pokemon.
Sure.
It wanders in search of food after darkness falls, never nesting in a specific place, much like Katja right now.
She when she tries to scratch behind her ears, she can't do it, because I think I remember telling you it's basically like if you tried to like make a fried egg, but you had the utensils gripped in those long extendy things. So basically she lifts up her leg and then just swings it down and hopes that she's going to scratch herself, but in fact what she time is smack her own self in the face, and then she gets angry and starts growling at her own leg. Alright, so in Japanese this is Ariados.
Okay.
In French it's Migalo, or Migalos. And in German it's Ariados. A single strand of a special thread is endlessly spun out of its rear. The thread leads back to its nest.
Oh.
That's a little bit of almost a kind of a Minotaur legend thing there with Ariadne and anyway.
Next up, fake Tentacruel. Or
Todescruel.
Todescruel, the wood deer Pokemon, which
Wood ear. It's a type of mushroom.
you see, I hate mushrooms, so I understand why I would never have known that.
Well, it is a mushroom. The reason it looks like Tentacruel is because of what that mushroom is called in Japanese. I think it is actually called like the octopus mushroom or something. So that's where the connection is.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say it's because they ran out of design ideas.
A little bit of
Yeah. It coils its 10 tentacles around prey and sucks out their nutrients, causing the prey pain. The folds along the trim of its head are a popular delicacy.
No joke, I read a fanfic once where Arvin had one of these and he would just be like, hey, is it ready? And they'd be like, oh, and he would just be like, and just flicked bits off of it. It didn't hurt it, apparently.
Stitch is allergic to mushrooms, so someone else who's also very much against mushrooms.
So in Japanese, this is called a rikukurage.
Cool name.
In French, this is rather brilliantly called terror cruel because it's terror, as in like terror land. It's like a tentacle, but on the land, which I think is brilliant.
That's good, actually. I like that.
German is 10 terror. And yes, so it says, these Pokemon gather into groups and form colonies deep within forests. They absolutely hate it when strangers approach. I presume you were up in... Where were you when you found this? Was it Area 0?
No, this was near one of the Team Star gyms.
Okay.
I think.
I found a lot of these up in that like goldeny forest. It's got quite...
I did venture into Area 0, which we will see as we go on. Now, what do you notice about this?
Oh, it's a dark coloured Surskit.
I ran into a shiny Surskit.
It's a shiny one.
This is the shiny Pokemon I caught on my travels, folks. I made sure to get the moment. It went into the quick ball, and there it is. Shiny Surskit registered.
Brilliant. I have done a few outbreaks looking for a shiny one of these. This is not actually one. Right. Let me just find it on the page.
The Pond Skater Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Pardon me.
Am I in kitchen?
It secretes a thick, sweet-scented syrup from the top of its head. It lives in weed-choked ponds.
Okay, in Japanese, this one's called Ame-tama, which I think... Ame means rain, so I presume it's something to do with rain. The French is aracto, and the French is gevire. Did I say French? I'm German. They usually live in ponds, but after an evening shower, they may appear on puddles in town.
Fair. But yeah, so that is the shiny that I caught on my travels. So.
Congratulations, my dear.
Oh, there's the proper, like, This isn't a second. I took another screenshot.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah. It's so similar.
There you go.
To a usual one. Yeah, very good.
Then got an Arbok.
Yay, Arbok!
Which, did you know, everybody, that this is Cobra backwards?
Everyone's known that since the 90s, except for you, Joe.
No, they haven't. They really haven't, Claire. They really haven't.
I mean, are you going to tell me about Ekans next and blow my mind?
The Cobra Pokemon.
Okay.
This Pokemon is very tenacious. Once it targets its prey, it won't give up the chase, no matter how far the prey goes.
It will run using every single one of its legs. It doesn't have any legs. So great! Amazingly, the shiny of Arbok is just pure gold.
That's really cool, like a gold Cobra, like Limp Bizkit's album.
What, Golden Cobra?
Yeah.
They have an album called Golden Cobra?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
or Gold Cobra, I think it is, yeah.
It has the same name across all languages. Arbok. Arbok. The pattern on its belly appears to be a frightening face. Weak foes will flee just at the sight of the pattern. Part of me is like, do you really need to frighten people away when you're a giant, poisonous, venomous snake?
I've legit never noticed that.
What, the face?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at it. That actually makes... I never noticed that. Holy crap.
I mean, it's not that scary. It looks a bit like Darkwing Duck.
When you're in trouble, just call DW. If you know, you know. Next, this is when I'm back in Area 0 at this point. I should know.
Okay.
So we're now venturing into the Iron Pokemon that are part of this.
They're called Paradox Pokemon.
There you go. So yeah, so first of all, we have the...
Easy to find, they're right at the bottom, at least.
We have the Iron Moth. The Paradox Pokemon. No records exist of this species being caught, meaning I'm the first. Data is lacking, but the Pokemon's traits match up with an object described in an old book. It's like Mystic Meg for Pokemon.
Iron Moth in Japan is known as Tetsu no Dokuga, and Tetsu I know means metal or steel, so that makes sense. The French is Mie de Fer, which I think is like fer is iron, so it's like the something of iron.
I'm just going to ask, do you need to sort your dog out? I've just been watching in the background. Aww. Where's catchup?
Oh, you're looking at me sad. She's got the sad sneak.
I just saw in the background as you were reading, I just saw catchup just going at the bed. It was just so cute and funny.
Oh.
Sorry, I cut you off there. Please continue.
No, it's okay. The German is Eisenfalter.
Oh, good word.
Eisen means iron. So,
we do need a noodle cam. We'll see if we can do that for 2025.
This Pokemon resembles an unknown object described in a magazine as a UFO sent to observe humanity.
As what magazine? Sorry, because that just very briefly cut off there.
Paranormal magazine.
Paranormal. Okay, right.
A paranormal magazine. Because if you remember, those Pokemon don't exist in my game. Because they're from your game.
Oh, wait, so have you got different iron Pokemon then?
I don't have iron Pokemon. I do have them all because I've done trades, but no, your Violet is futuristic, right?
Oh, okay, I must have totally blanked this thought. Okay, so your Area 0 is very different then, is it?
It looks the same. It has mostly the same Pokemon, but the paradox Pokemon that we have are all different to yours. So yours are all like mechanical. Yours are all like robots, whereas ours are more like primal versions of Pokemon.
I genuinely, I must have just for some reason blocked that thought out. I hadn't taken it in properly. I didn't realise.
I mean, if you're not seeing them side by side, it's not immediately obvious. So we've got things that are like ancestors. You've got things that are like descendants of Pokemon, and we've got that are like ancestors of our Pokemon. So like we've got like a Jigglypuff that's giant and stuff like that. What was this? Farigiraf.
Yeah. Next up is Farigiraf, the long neck Pokemon.
Of course.
The hardened head from the tail protects the head of the main body. As Farigiraf, thank you, Farigiraf whips its long neck around to headbutt enemies.
This is a really interesting one because they actually introduced an evolution to a Gen 1 Pokemon. In Gen 9, which I thought was really interesting. Oh, the shiny of this is very pretty. So in Japanese, this is known as Rikikirin. Because the word for giraffe and the word for kirin and the word for unicorn, I think, are very similar in Japanese.
I see.
And in French and German, it's Farigiraf because it's basically Girafarig, but with the split in a different place. So it's Girafarig and Farigiraf.
But not a giraffe for me.
Not a giraffe for me, no. Now that the brainwaves from the head and tail are synced up, the psychic power of this Pokemon is 10 times stronger than Girafarig's.
I will say, I love the fact as well, it looks like this Pokemon's just wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, I don't want to, I'm really glad that the evolution is light, because I don't want to see the head butt tail of a Girafarig travelling up over, it'll be like something out of the fucking Thing, I don't want to see it.
We get another Paradox Pokemon now. We have Iron Hands, the fighting electric Paradox Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
This Pokemon shares many similarities with Iron Hands, an object mentioned in a certain expedition journal.
So in Japanese, this is called Tetsu no Kaina, again with the Tetsu because it's metal. In French, this is called Pound of Fer, which is iron palm. Palm of iron. In German, it's simply Eisenhand, which is iron hand. It is very similar to a cyborg covered exclusively by a paranormal magazine. The cyborg was said to be the modified form of a certain athlete.
And by covered, by a paranormal magazine, we don't mean it literally covered by a paranormal magazine.
No, they wrote. So in my universe,
Yeah.
they have a paranormal magazine.
Yeah.
But in yours, they have an expedition journal. So if you were to have any of the other Paradox ones, like mine, it would say like from a magazine or whatever. Oh, you got a masquerade.
Indeed, I did. Or I have rather. Got a masquerade, which I was very.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say I love the fact it's just called the eyeball Pokemon. Then I looked at it and figured out why, because of the wings.
Like this is some kill the kill shit.
Honestly, it's not a bad shout. Like, I get proper like Senketsu vibes from it.
It's more like Junkets for me, but yeah. Also, this is what Surskit evolves into.
You see, I would never. You couldn't have made me guess that. Like we're gonna get to something that evolves later, which I would never have guessed, based on.
Oh, this shiny masquerade is so pretty. Okay, go for it, Jeff.
The antennae have distinctive patterns that look like eyes. When it rains, they grow heavy, making flight impossible.
There's a lot of things that can't fly in the rain, like owls. The French is amémot, or amémot, which is literally rain moth. French is, sorry, that's Japanese. I'm getting these all wrong. That was Japanese. French is mascadra. German is maskeregen, which is literally masked rain. And it says, it flaps its four wings to hover and fly freely in any direction, to, fro, and sideways. So those are the three directions. Oh yes, the three deserts. To, fro, and sideways. Okay. Oh, a floatzel.
Yep. Then
that one's only 2 down from masquerade on the list.
There
Fantastic.
you go. Yeah, I felt really bad because this floatzel was just like with like a whole bunch of weasel. And then I just caught it. I felt really bad.
Dad, and you're like, I need to borrow your dad.
The sea weasel Pokemon. It is a common sight around fishing ports, even though this was at a waterfall. It is known to rescue people and help fishers carry what they caught.
I've never heard fishers used in that way before.
Right?
Yeah, it must exist though, because that's actually a surname in my family, Fisher. Surname, so. Okay, in German, in Japanese, it's Flosel without the T. In French, it's Musteflo, which comes from mustelid, I assume, and float. German is Bojelin, like Bojelin. So you'd say it Bojelin, but I know that J is a Y, so it's Bojelin. So I guess that's like boy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's funny because I think I told you Weasel is really confusing until you realise that it's buoy easel. Until you remember that Americans call boys buoys.
Yeah, like it's a water boy, effectively.
Yeah, so literally it's like, it's a boy, but it's a buoy. With its flotation sack inflated, it can carry people on its back. It deflates the sack before it dives. Or realistically, it wouldn't be able to, would it?
Just be trying and failing miserably.
It would be a floatzel, it wouldn't be a diveable.
Then I randomly came across a dog trio in a cave, and I thought, I haven't got you. Let's change that.
Let's get you.
So,
Trio.
the mole Pokemon. We're still in Area 0 at this point, I should say.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them in the caves there. Yeah.
The mole Pokemon. In battle, it digs through the ground and strikes the unsuspecting foe from an unexpected direction.
I think I can expect the direction. Is it back or forth or to or fro? Which direction will it be? Okay. Japanese, dog trio. French, triopica. German, digdry or digdry.
I like that.
This is a normal one, not an Alolan one. Its 3 heads bob separately up and down to loosen the soil sky, making it easier for it to burrow, not just to look weird.
Fair.
That's just the side effect.
Then, we've got another paradox. I found an iron treads, which I totally said, holy crap, a Don fan. That's not a Don fan.
And it is, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because like we've got one of our paradox ones looks like a Don fan as well, but the other direction. It's like a Jurassic Don fan. Right, go for it. Didn't we fight one of these as a Titan?
Yes, this was the Steel Titan, I want to say.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, I'm ready when you are.
Sightings of this Pokemon have occurred in recent years. It resembles a mysterious object described in an old expedition journal.
You'll notice that
There's a pattern here.
there's a pattern, yeah. So the Japanese name for this one is Tetsu no Wadachi. French is rudifer, which is like, I think is like a rolling iron, iron rolling. German is Eisenrad, which literally means iron wheel.
Fair.
Because Rad means bike. Does that make sense? So here we go. This Pokemon closely resembles a scientific weapon that a paranormal magazine claimed was sent to this planet by aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, Stitcher has made the point that there is another version of Dugtrio that you get in the Alolan trio. There are a lot of Alolan variants available in the second DLC.
Oh, okay.
So you probably know them from Pokemon Go. There are you can get the Alolan versions of.
So wait, what's Wugtrio then? Is that not just like a different version of Dugtrio?
No, like Totodile is not related
sorry.
to Tentacruel. They just look similar, but they're not the same.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like Wugtrio is like a reverse. Whereas like, you know, Tentacruel's in the water, Totodile on the land, Dugtrio's on the land, Wugtrio's a water Pokemon. Do you see what I mean? It's gone the other way. Yes, there you go. Oh, an Espathra.
Yep. Then caught an Espathra, which I imagine in a Scottish accent sounds fan-frickin-tastic.
I guess. I just call her. I think I called mine. Mine's called Sia, I think.
The ostrich Pokemon.
Another one called Titanium.
Pardon me. It emits psychic power from the gaps between its multicolored frills and sprints at speeds greater than 120 miles per hour.
Good lord. Okay.
It is also known to get lots of speeding fines.
In Japanese, it's known as Kue Supatora. Kue Supatora. That's weird. The reason I'm saying it weirdly is because it's in
Is it like phonetically?
Yeah, it's what is it? Katakana? It's in katakana.
It's either katakana or hiragana, right?
Yeah, so it's in katakana, which makes me think it's like they're trying to say an English word. So like the last part is Supatora. I don't know what they're trying to say. The French is Cleocitra. So Cleocitra.
So because it's got a clear Capatra vibe is how I'm guessing from that.
Yes, yes, it's Cleo. German is Psiopatra, like Psi, Psiopatra.
Okay. Because it's a psychic Pokemon.
Yes, it is a psychic Pokemon. It immobilizes opponents by bathing them in psychic power from its large eyes, which, yeah, I guess it does have large eyes. Despite its appearance, it has a vicious temperament. God, I got chased by so many of these in the desert. They all just come for you, my dude.
Then also, this same cave got me quite a few things, actually, and this was another one. It was a Garganackle.
A Garuganackle? Yeah.
The rock salt Pokemon. Of which, I've got to say, as far as Dex entry goes, not only do I think this one kind of just misses the mark a bit, also, it's a bit awkward. So,
also, I was making a joke about a salt lick, but it actually is a salt lick.
Many Pokemon gather around Garganackle, hoping to lick at its mineral-rich salt.
I mean, that is something that animals do, but it's kind of weird.
Also, I like the fact this is 7'7".
Oh, it's huge. It's a very, very large boy. Excuse me, I'm trying to find Garganackle. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I've not thought about that in a while.
I'm so sorry.
Where are you? Oh, I shouldn't have
Where
done that.
are you?
And
There we go.
I'm so sorry.
There's an emo documentary being made called I'm Not Okay, and I'm not okay about it. Okay, so the Japanese name for this is Kyojoine. Kyojoine.
Okay, yeah.
The French is Gigancel, which is like gigantic salt. The German is Saltigant.
Salt giant.
I think it's the Igant bit, but I don't know. But salt is not salt. It's salts in German, not salt.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Garganacle will rub its fingers together and sprinkle injured Pokemon with salt. Even severe wounds will promptly heal afterwards, but not before they really bloody
I was
hurt.
gonna say, the heck? It's like it's like just squirting lemon juice on a wound. It's like
Suffer. It hurts. Just means it's working, dear. Oh, a Gibble.
Yeah, then next up, so at this point, I'm now descending into like the deep dark cave of Area 0, where like sort of the final confrontation happens and stuff, and I was sort of around that area catching a variety of things.
You can find these in normal Paldea as well.
I found that out later, funnily enough, but I found it here first. Because funnily enough, I think I had the second evolution already, but not Gibble.
Gabite, yes, I think
Yeah,
you did find that.
had a
one. I was
Gabite, but didn't have this one. So Gibble, the land shark Pokemon. It nests in horizontal, easy for me to say, holes warmed by geothermal heat. Foes who get too close can expect to be pounced on and bitten.
Dum. Yeah, Stitch is pointing out, if we didn't know already, that the formula for salt is NaCl, which is why the first
I should really, sorry, I should make the chat larger or adjust that so I can see it better. Yeah, but that's actually a Stitch. Thank you very much. That makes a lot of sense.
Knackley is called Knackley.
Hang on, let's double back. There you go.
And you've got Garganacle, which I think is so clever and brilliant.
That is proper clever. That.
I know. I love it. I love it so much. So the Japanese name for Gibble is Fukumaru. The French is Grino, or it's spelt Gricknot, which and the German is Kaumalat. It skulks in caves, and when prey or an enemy by, it leaps out and chomps them, and the force of its attack sometimes chips it.
Oh, and then apparently I took a screenshot too early, and then I got one that said registered. So there you go.
Okay, cool.
Then the Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce.
Now, I will say, I am aware that there is another version of the Dunsparce.
I've never seen it. But
Yeah, which apparently is a 3-segmented form, which, having fallen down a little bit of a Pokemon YouTube rabbit hole, apparently the chances of getting one, be it through evolution or finding one, are stupidly low.
They really are. It's like, you know, when we were looking at Poltergeist,
yeah,
and it was like there's two different versions. The possibility of getting an authentic antique is about the same. Okay, go
so
for it.
the Dunsparce, the land snake Pokemon, 2-segmented form. It drives enemies out of its nest by sucking in enough air to fill its long, narrow lungs, then releasing the air in an intense blast. It is also 11 foot 10 long.
I just love how Dunsparce is constantly is just like got this look on its face of no. Okay, so in Japanese it's called Nokokochi.
Okay.
In French, it's called Düsseldorf, and in German, it's called Dumminisel. So I assume there are two different Pokédex entries for the 2-segmented and 3-segmented.
That's what I'm wondering, which is why I did for a little while try to think, can I find one? Like a 3-segmented? Is that, no, I can't. I think I do have a few Dunsparce, and it's like, I might try and evolve them, but I'm not overly fussed.
So I'll just read the Scarlet one for the 2-segmented one. This Pokemon uses its hard tail to make its nest by boring holes into bedrock deep underground. The nests can reach lengths of over 6 miles. Right, because I have it open here, and for all of those of us who probably won't be getting a 3-segmented Dunsparce anytime soon, I can tell you that the Scarlet Pokédex entry for the 3-segmented Dunsparce says, the gentle Dunsparce will put Pokemon that wander into its nest onto its back and carry them to the entrance. And the Violet one says, A recent study uncovered that the number of segments a Dunsparce's body has is determined by the Pokemon genes. There you go.
There we go. Then next up, I found a Dreepy.
Oh, I love Dreepy. that is a exclusive to your game.
Ah, I see. I assume you already have one, do you?
Oh yeah, no, I've all of my Pokedexes.
There you go.
Yeah. But...
The lingering Pokemon.
Oh lord.
It has a habit of biting at Clauncher, even though it doesn't feed on them. This is said to be a vestigial behavior from when Dreepy was alive.
Oh yeah, because Dreepy's dead. This is a ghost Pokemon. This is a ghost dragon Pokemon.
It's a dragon ghost.
It is. So the Japanese name for Dreepy is Dramashia.
Mm-hmm.
The French is Fonterme, so like a worm, Fonterme. The German is Groldra.
Mm-hmm.
In the evening, groups of Dreepy will fly at high speeds over the ocean and poke at Pokemon in the water for fun. So basically, they're little shitters, and I love that for them. If I come back as a ghost dragon, I'm just going to piss everyone off as well.
And then stay right by that, because the next one is Dratcloak.
Oh, that's the next one up.
Which is the caretaker Pokemon.
Yeah, because it's got a Dreepy on its head.
This Pokemon stores up energy in its lungs, then shoots it out. It takes care of Dreepy and battles alongside them until they're all grown up.
Fun fact, I think this was introduced in Generation 8, and it's meant to be a reference to the Stealth Bomber, if you look at its head.
Yeah, that makes sense.
UK, isn't it? So the Japanese name for this one is Dronochi.
Like that.
The French is Dispareptile. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dispareptile.
That's good, actually. I like that.
The German is Fandra. Is it I almost said that in German accent.
I was going to say, what?
This Pokemon flies around at over 120 miles per hour. If a Dratcloak is defeated in a battle, its Dreepy will wander off without a second thought, because these hoes ain't loyal.
Next up, we're back in Medali territory, I think it is now. Like, sort of just outside of the Area Zero entrance, I think it is. And a Ditto, which at the time was disguised as a Voltorb.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't think there's any Dittos that just look like Dittos in this game. You're always disguised.
It was just rolling into the city, and I just kind of randomly thought, oh, there's a Voltorb there. Why don't I catch it? And I threw it, and then it just went, Ditto! And I went, excuse me? My COVID-fogged brain could not work that one out. The Transform Pokemon. It could freely recombine its own cellular structure to transform into other life forms.
The Japanese name for this is Metamon, which is very cool. The French name is Metamorph, and German is just Ditto. Its transformation ability is perfect, however, if made to laugh, it can't maintain its disguise. Yes, I use my Ditto mainly for breeding.
Yeah, I was about to say when you finish reading that I know from what little I've looked up for the Dunsparce, apparently potentially using a Ditto to help breed a 3-segmented one is a theory that people have come up with, but it's basically down to just raw low numbers.
It really is. It's the difference between 0.5% and 0.8% or something silly, and I'm just like, anyway, yeah, whatever.
Then we got Meowth, because apparently I didn't have one of them.
God, the amount the Meowth is the only shiny that I've ever farmed, for somebody else. And I found it eventually, but my God, did it make me work for it, because they look real fucking similar.
The Scratch Cat Pokemon. It loves things that sparkle. When it sees a shiny object, the gold coin on its head shines too.
The Japanese name is Meowth.
Yeah.
The French is Meowth. The German is Mautzi. All it does is sleep during the daytime. At night, it patrols its territory with its eyes aglow.
I like that entry.
Yeah, good one.
Then I found a Tandemaus.
Tandemaus.
The couple Pokemon. Of which the Dex entry for Violet reads as, The pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half, then eat it together.
Adorable. The Japanese name for this is Wakanazumi.
I like that.
Me being mouse or rat, I don't know what waka means in that context. The French is compagnon.
I really like that.
The German is Zweeps.
Say again?
Zweeps.
Zweeps.
Zweeps. It's got like a T at the beginning. Zweeps.
I like that.
It's great. Exhibiting great teamwork, they use their incisors to cut pieces out of any material that might be useful for a nest, and then make off with them. I don't know if you've seen the videos of Tandem Mouse yelling, because they all yell at the same time, and they just go, "Ah!" And they've got these giant teeth, and it's like one of the scariest things. Fun fact, they just evolve without you noticing, because I swear mine evolved and I didn't even know.
Then I found a Dedenne. Standing at 8 inches, apparently. The antenna Pokemon. Dedenne emits electrical waves from the whiskers on their cheeks to communicate with each other. When low on electricity, they curl up and sleep.
Hey, do you want to go to that concert? Are you trying to get hold of my friend who's a Volbeat? Shit, sorry, I must have the wrong number. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Ring Jeff!
Who are you, Rudy Giuliani? Get the right number. So the shiny is adorable of Dedenne, by the way. It's brown and it has like silver cheeks.
That's cool.
Very cool. I know. It's Dedenne in all languages.
Mm-hmm.
It's small. And its electricity generating organ is not fully developed, so it uses its tail to absorb electricity from people's homes and charge itself. Oh, it's a little thief!
Thief! Thief!
Thief of energy.
Then I found a Staravia.
Ah, that's the final? Or the last? Or the...
It might be the
No,
second.
It's the middle form of Starling.
Yeah. The Starling Pokemon. They maintain huge flocks, although fierce scuffles break out between various flocks.
So the Japanese for this one is Mukubird.
Mm-hmm.
The French is Etorvol.
Mm-hmm.
And the German is Starafia, which is the same as English. Recognizing their own weakness, they always live in a group. When alone, the Staravia cries noisily.
Welcome, Yomiko. Welcome, welcome.
Same. Hey, Yomiko. Hey, Jeremy. I met Yomiko at the con.
Amazing.
Cool. Yeah. And what was even funnier is that me and Harriet went to walk, got the direction wrong, said goodbye to Yomiko, then had to walk past Yomiko again 5 minutes later, and it was super funny. They were like, and I was like, oh, we're really stupid. Sorry. Fun times. Cool.
Oh, excuse me.
Jeremy, this is great. Should we call an end to this at some point?
No.
We've been doing it for a while now.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll skim through them until we find one we want to stop on. But I also found...
More the fact we could save some for another time is what I'm thinking.
Oh, but there are so many more.
Yeah, I know, but we can stop here and remember where you got to, and we can do this next time as well.
But spoilers!
Okay, you know what? Keep going.
No. Okay, we'll do it this way. So, I'll tell you what. Tell me the ones that you want to stop on for more info, all right? We'll do it this way.
I don't know how many we've got left.
Neither do I at this point. So, Fletch Finder. Okay. Then, the Night Sky.
It's Fletchinder.
Fletchinder. Then, I took a look at the Night Sky. Then, I found a Tatsugiri because I thought, oh, do I have that one? Turned out I did. Then, I found a Sudowoodo. Which, there is proof, registered, Sudowoodo. Then, what? Gulpin is evolving! Because I figured, oh, I can evolve that because I went past its evolution. It became a Swalot.
Isn't it? Aren't you glad?
The Poison Bag Pokemon. Then, what? Squavit is evolving! And it became... Greedent. And it was on a hill, so it's a really awkward angle as well.
Which was the one you were really surprised by?
I'll show you. Then, Smoliv. It suddenly occurred to me, what else could evolve here, based on what I was seeing in the dexes?
Into Doliv, right?
Correct. There you go.
Hey.
There is the proof. Doliv. Then I found a Croagunk.
Oh, I love Krogunk.
Then Mankey is evolving, because I realised Mankey can evolve.
What will it evolve into?
Primate!
Primate!
And I know there's like another evolution, but I haven't figured out how to do that, because I didn't
You
look
have to do something very specific to do that. Yeah.
The pig monkey Pokemon. What Dolive is evolving? I did a lot of like grinding here, folks. And I saw that and went, oh my god, that is beautiful.
It's Unbeliever, yeah.
So good. I love that design so much.
It's lovely, isn't it? Like an olive tree.
Krogunk is evolving.
What does it evolve into? Toxic?
Toxicroak.
Seems to look smaller more than anything.
It's only 4'3".
Yeah, it's not a Pokemon you can accidentally evolve. Dealing! Oh, and it'll evolve into
Then it
what,
occurred to me. Hang on a minute. Dealing evolves, doesn't it? And then,
yeah, it does.
And then it did, and I thought, oh, that looks cool. But the reason I did this was because I went by a pack of Deerling with a Sawsbuck, and then when mine evolved, it didn't look like the one I saw. I thought, there's multiple colours, aren't there? Let's go through each one and figure it out. So we'll come back to that.
Tootle
evolves into a Dreadnought.
Or as Keith called it on his, Snap Bastard.
Then Swablu is evolving
into Altaria.
Yeah. So got one of them now as well. Then another
Oh,
Deerling.
the winter one.
There you go. Still not the one I went past.
There's 4, weirdly enough.
So that was the autumn form. Scatterbug is evolving
into
Spupa. Of which I've got to say, I love the way that just looks. And then I rapidly evolve that into Vivillon, which looks amazing.
It does. There's like 45 different forms of that one.
What?
So this one has this is the one that interacts with Pokemon Go, and you can send like postcards from different parts of the world and get different Vivillons.
That's really cool.
It is. I haven't done it myself, but
so this was the fancy pattern.
I had that one from the start, and I called it She because it made me laugh when it was like, she gained a level, and I was like,
So yeah, so I took a picture of this because I was figuring out that there were things that could evolve based on the gaps I had in my decks. Because I hadn't actually gone into it to look. So I was figuring this out as I go on. So there's a couple more you can see there. So it's like, I don't have a Chansey, but I also figured out at some point... Yeah, but also I figured at some point I should get my Sunkern out and evolve that into a Sunflora. At some point. I've not done that yet for what it's worth. But what Deerling is evolving? Into Sawsbuck. Still not the one that I went past.
You saw the awesome one.
Yeah. So, of which I would say, this is the point when I was mainly using Vespiquen as my lead, just to try and level it up a bit. And I figured out its attacks that it had work really good on Slowpoke. So I think I may have made Slowpoke in this region extinct.
Which attacks? Oh yeah, Bug is strong against Psychic.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Deerling is evolving. And that's the one I saw.
So here's the thing, because I nearly got into like fights with people about this, because the way that Deerling evolves is different depending on what game you're playing. So in this game specifically,
in Violet,
yes, Scarlet and Violet, if you log out with, say, that Sawsbuck in your team, and you log out in a place that is summer temperature, when you log back in, that Sawsbuck will have changed into a summer one. Because whenever, it's only if it's in your party though. So, and the same thing will happen with Deerling. So you don't actually have to go and catch 4 different Deerling. You can just catch 4 Deerling that are the same, and then just like log out in a certain place and log back in, and it will have changed.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like, so it will stay the same as long as you don't log out and log in with it in your party. It's super interesting. And yeah, some games have seasons that are parts of the year. This game doesn't do that. It does it by where you are.
Okay.
So that's how that works. But yeah, Litleo involved.
Into Pyroar. But now I think there's another version of Pyroar.
There is. Yeah, because that's a girl.
Okay, yeah, so I haven't got the other version, but there you go.
Yeah.
The royal Pokemon. Now, I should clarify.
Yeah.
Because I thought I really want to. What is this other dealing then? Where is it? I used like a bunch of like the XP candy just to quickly level up one, and then I felt really bad, so I actually evolved one by grinding, and so now I've got the proper one by having done leveling.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Fine.
Goomy is evolving.
Okay, I have something to tell you about this one.
Sligoo.
So that one won't evolve again unless you hit the right level and it's raining. It has to be raining.
That makes sense why it's not evolved again yet. Okay. Noted.
Well, dragons have a really high level cap for evolving anyway. It's something like 50. But yeah, one of my friends was running around the map trying to find rain. She's much quicker just to stay where you are, and it will rain eventually, unless you're like in the desert or on the mountain or something.
Then there was a Miss Magius outbreak, so I went onto the water, avoiding numerous Gyarados to try and find one, and got one.
Yay, Miss Magius is evolving.
What? Dino is evolving? Because I remember for a while we were trying to evolve Dino.
Yes, into what did it? Silas?
Then it became a Svilus.
Yes, it's got one more evolution, which is
there you go,
an absolute horror show.
So then Gumshoes, which I immediately thought I must catch it because of Detective.
Yeah, it's the evolution of young Yungos or Yungu.
Then caught a Snorunt.
Snorunt.
I got an Axew because I had the second evolution, but not the first.
Yes.
A Fracture, I think it is. And then look what I found in the wild.
In the sky?
So what happened was...
Oh, it's really big. It looks enormous, Jeremy. What's happening? Oh god, this giant glacier was
So, what happened here was that I was on top of the mountain, but the angle was like that.
Oh my god, it does look like it's a giant glacier like smacking up the ground below it. That's so funny. God.
So yeah, caught the Glaceon, so I've now got a Glaceon in my team as well.
Yay! I remember telling you that Glaceon are just wandering around.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then I think I was trying to figure out, in fact, we might come back to that because that might be where I saw something. I think I may have taken a screenshot where I saw something. Then caught a Kilowattrel.
Kilowattrels are cool.
Looks like a badass bird.
My first Kilowattrel, it evolved when I was like, I had a certain number of gym member badges or whatever, but I hadn't got quite enough to control Pokemon over level 30, and it was level 32. So it would just sit there in my party being like... I actually made a meme of the Kilowattrel being like, I think the fuck not, because it wouldn't do what I told it. It's quite funny.
Then I found an Ice-Q.
That's another one that's specific to your game, yeah.
Okay, cool. I was sort of roaming around the island.
It's a bit like a Mimikyu in the fact that the first attack is always like absorbed.
I was trying to I was just roaming around the water and was I failed to catch some fish, like the pufferfish one. It just would not get in the ball.
Oh, quillfish are really awkward to catch.
Yeah. I found an Aloma Mola.
Aloma Mola.
Right.
I think I've been saying that wrong the whole time. I've been saying Alola Mola, which is much easier to say, but wrong. It's Alola Mola. Oh my goodness. Interesting.
Then I found a Chloritzer.
Oh, that's one that's specific to your game.
It looks like a sidecar, basically.
It does, but it's like a howitzer, and I think it evolves into a very cool...
Oh, wrong way.
Oh no, that's the evolution of it. I think Clauncher is the pre-evolution.
Then I found a Wug Trio.
I have one of those called Nadine Doris.
And can we also take a moment to appreciate the Ice-Q in the top right corner just walking by?
I'm just doing penguin stuff!
Then I found a Pelipper.
That's what Wingull evolves into, and is an app.
Amazing.
I know. It's weird.
What? Snorunt is evolving? Into
So
Glalie.
it was a male Slowrunt.
Oh, well, they're variants.
The female ones evolve into Frostlass.
Interesting. What? Cubchoo is evolving?
Into Ice Bear?
Beartic. I keep wanting Beartic, it's Beartic.
Is it Beartic? I always say Baartic, because I'm thinking of an articulated truck.
Oh, that would make sense, actually. So at this point, I think I'm in, like, the top right region of the map. I can't remember where it is, but there's, like, a dragon lady I've not faced yet.
Yeah, you're near where all the towers are and the
Yeah.
dragon ladies. Yeah.
Then did a raid and caught a Bruxish, which is that thing.
Horrid. Upsetting.
The Dex entry, though, is quite something. When sunlight...
Broxing does mean to grind your teeth.
Okay, didn't know that. But yeah, so it's like the Gnash Teeth Pokemon. When sunlight reflects on the ripples created by a Bruxish grinding its teeth, the water all around sparkles brilliantly.
There are fish that have teeth that are like human teeth, and it's very upsetting because they look like bad photoshops. But there's another Blissey.
Another Blissey raid? Just because I wanted, because I could. This is a bug one.
It's a good way to get shards and a good way to get candy.
Another Blissey? What? Gabite is evolving?
Into the Chompy Boy!
There you go. Garchomp.
Wait, I can't tell if it's a female or a male because of the angle. Looks like it might be a male.
I do not know.
The way you can tell is that the males have a chink missing out of the big back fin, and the females don't.
Oh, okay.
It looks like there might be a
Dratini is evolving.
Into Dragonair.
Dragonair. I have not got a Dragonite yet, by the way. I think that we're sort of coming towards the end of things now, I think.
Yep.
I don't know why I took a screenshot of that, but I did.
It's
That was me playing Tetris.
Okay, that's a different game.
Sorry, that was me getting into number 16 of 99 on Tetris, which I was quite proud of.
Good job.
That was another Blissey raid. I then found a Hypno because I thought, I haven't got one of you. So then I fought a Terra one of these things.
Oh, it's a Slaking. That was a great action shot you got.
Right. It's when its Terra broke. So yeah, got a Slaking the lazy Pokemon.
Oh god, they're so annoying to fight with, but quite fun to fight
Then
with.
found a Phalanx.
Oh, the ones that look like little Roman soldiers.
Yeah. And this is in the same
have
area
one of
where
those.
I caught Not Tentacruel.
The like bamboo forest.
Yeah.
I have one of those, and it's called Bombermans.
Good shout. What? Zweilous is evolving.
Into Hydreigon.
This is the one I had no idea about what it evolved into.
Because it's horrible, is why. Ugh.
Into
The
Hydreigon.
fact that it goes from having one head to having two heads to having one head and the other two heads. That's really upsetting to me.
But now I know what Iron Jugulus is based on.
Oh, right, because Iron Jugulus is so weird looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, there you go, got one of them. The brutal Pokemon, by the way.
They're quite useful. I have one also.
And that was the final one.
Well done. That's the end of the segment. What segment?
It was...
Giraffes, COVID, Pokemon Tales.
I'm so tired. And now I'll load up the game proper. I was trying to do it before the thing ended. Oh, well, there we go, folks. So that was really good fun. We're just going to load up the game now, just have a little bit of actual gameplay now, sort of before we see how things progress and such for a little bit. But so what do you think about all my travels then? Impressed or offended or...
Offended? No,
I
that's
don't know.
great. I just want you to have fun playing the game. That's all I ever want for people.
I can assure you I did.
So, you've done quite a lot of Pokédex. So how close are you to finishing the Pokédex?
This is what we're going to look up now. We're also going to see how many things I need to redeem.
At least you can redeem them like 1, 2, 3.
There will be a fair amount. Also, I'll turn the music off now, come to think of it. There we go. So now we should get actual more gameplay. Because I hadn't factored in that the Pokemon music still wouldn't play when I'm out of the app. So there we go. Hello again.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody. So
We're in Medali.
to get into the Dex, it's that button.
God, it's so weird listening to the music of a game that I spent so many hours playing.
So apparently I have caught 281.
And there are 400.
Okay, we've got a while. And in Kitakami, 127.
So let me go get my Switch. It's probably the quickest way because I've got.
Cheers, Matty. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated.
Bye, Maddie.
And yes, I shall wait before properly redeeming still with you guys. Oh, you're finishing off your sentence, Matty. That makes more sense. So Sophie's still here. Understood. Gotcha, gotcha. So yes, we shall look up in a few moments. Confirmed, Stitch is here. So yes, we shall do some more roaming in a few minutes and see what else there is. In fact, is there a gimme ghoul on top of this while Clara's getting her switch? Hui. No, let me jump onto. No. Onto. No. Onto. Okay, she's not gonna let me. Oh, I nearly broke the game probably. Okay. No. Okay, well this was a failed attempt to get on top of the thing there. Oh, item. An X attack. I can safely say I've never used an X item in a Pokemon game. There we go. Now I'm on top. And that was worth it, wasn't everybody? Because there's nothing up there. Oh, flippin' heck. But yeah, I'm probably just going to roam around here because in terms of other stuff I've got left to do, folks, again, while Claire's just getting a few bits and bobs, I can redo the gym leaders. We can obviously access the second DLC, which we're not going to do tonight, because at some point in time, we're going to play the DLC on stream, as it were, or have a go at doing it anyway, because it is a lot harder. But I can do all the gym leaders again, and there's still, like, the big stick in the ground things, which I need to find. I think I found one of on that stream where, like, stuff was happening in Claire's building, as it were, if you recall that. So, yeah, I've got to find those at some point. I don't know what that all leads to. I'm still just staying in the dark about that. Still very much trying to stay in the dark as much as I can about this kind of stuff, just because I kind of just enjoy the discovery element of it. Can I climb up there? Apparently not. All right.
Sorry, I used the opportunity to...
It won't let me climb the building!
You can't climb buildings with this. It's not open with Zelda.
But why? Alright, I'm gonna get on top of that building.
Oh yeah, no doubt you can. You might just
Nope, no I'm not. I retract that statement.
So you'll probably be able to do it later on because you do get the ability to fly, like, properly. Like...
Oh wait, I haven't got all the abilities yet?
No, the second DLC gives your Miraidon or Koraidon the ability to properly fly.
Oh, I didn't realise.
It's really weird because they're kind of like... I'm not really sure what tank controls, but I think it's using tank controls and it's confused as well.
Okay.
Mainly because it's got an inverted axis, and so, like, it's like... The way that I would think to fly a plane is the other way round to the way it actually goes. Very confusing. So you have to, like, either press up to go down or down to go up, or I can't remember exactly how it works.
So Claire, should we see what I need to redeem?
Yes, the game is booting up.
So, would you like me to do Kitakami or regular decks first?
Let's do regular decks.
Let's click X. What have we got?
I mean, you're saying that you're looking to see if ones that can evolve. You can also use the numbers at the bottom to see which ones you're missing.
Fair. So, what? That's timer balls. I've got 3 star pieces. I've got a fast ball. I've got 3 more star pieces. I got a 1 friend ball.
They're quite rare.
I got a Dawnstone.
Oh, that helps some Pokemon evolve.
I got a level ball, which I assume means it's just always like level.
No, I think it's to do with the level of the Pokemon.
Oh, okay. And that's where I got to on that one.
Okay. Would you like to know what you're missing?
Sure. What I will do first, though, let's redeem the Kitakami, I guess.
Okay.
So what we got? I got a PP up.
PP.
I got a bottle cap. Wow.
No, those are really fucking useful.
Oh, I retract my Starkiness. I got a Razor Fang.
Also useful.
I got a Love Ball, which actually looks really cool.
The love ball is a cute little ball.
And that's all I've got for that, so there we go. So, I guess I need to evolve Fuecoco, obviously, so...
Yeah, so you're missing the middle one of Fuecoco.
And I'm obviously missing Quaxly's evolutions as well, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but you're missing, you've got one, like, so it goes from Fuecoco to Skeledirge, but you haven't, there's 5 that's not even showing there, because you haven't seen Crocodile.
Oh, fair.
Alright.
So Corphish is it?
Hang on, I've got to work out how to do it. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going through the pokedex like an idiot. I'm trying to do this while dual wielding a McFlurry is maybe not the best idea. Alright, so
Dual wielding a McFlurry.
you're in the Kitakami one there, did you mean to be?
Oh, no, I didn't actually. No, hang on. No, I clicked the regular one. Thought I did. Oh, it's because I hit the switch Pokédex button, that's why, my bad.
Yeah, I hit the shoulder button, which took me into Kitakami, so you need to use the sticks to move. Right, so,
So, Sunkern, need to
keep
evolve.
an eye on the numbers as well, because otherwise you'll be able to see where you're missing something.
Okay, so 32. There's a Chansey, Blissey, and something else.
So what number's that? 46?
Correct.
46. Ah, so look at the two after it.
Marill and Azumarill?
Mm-hmm.
There's something else Marill related?
Well, it's in order, so it's the thing before Marill.
So there's something before Marill?
Yeah, do you remember a few years ago where they introduced a bunch of those baby Pokemon like Pichu?
Oh, was there a Marill equivalent? I had no idea.
Yep, there's one called Azurill.
Oh, okay. I hadn't put two and two together on that.
So you can either look for one or you could breed one, because obviously if you breed an Azumarill, it'll start as Azurill. So 4950 for 58. So you haven't got a Clodsire.
A Wigglytuff.
Yep. And you're missing 65. That's probably a Galard, which is the male evolution. Of
Okay,
that.
makes sense. Tandemaus need to evolve, I assume.
Yeah, that's Mousehold.
Need to evolve Fido.
Yeah, there's only one, and you need the pre. So that one was the last one. Funny fact, that was the last one I had to find. They are very hard to find in the wild. They're supposedly in trees. I've never seen one. It's a Slackoff. Is that one?
I swear I've seen some of those, but okay.
Yeah, you've seen them. You haven't caught them.
But as in, like, it's not even there saying I've seen it, but I'm sure I've seen one. But probably just not engaged it.
No, maybe.
Need to see a Bonsley. I need to actually catch a Bonsley, apparently.
There's a third evolution to that roly-poly cast.
Oh, I had no idea. And now this is where we get some gaps.
Okay, so Flappy has another evolution.
Okay, I've got a Mareep. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yep, so Etalilil has another evolution.
And then Shroomish clearly evolves into something.
Yeah. Applin has another evolution.
Spoink has I knew Spoink was like one of my next list that I could think of from what I had.
Yep.
Scalandit, I guess, has an evolution.
Salandit has another one, yep, has an evolution.
I did see one of those, but I decided I'm pretty sure I have a Q-Fant, so I may as well just evolve it.
That's another chemical symbol one actually, because CU is the chemical symbol for copper, and it's a pebble, so it's copper pebble.
I guess that's Wingull.
That's a Wingull, yeah.
Fish things.
Arrokuda and Arrokuda, I think is the evolution. There's one before Floette, I think.
Plus it says a pre-Floette.
Yeah, it's really tiny. I can't remember what it's called.
Torkoal, I guess.
No, it's the one before Camerupt, which is Numel.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. And Axew, I've got Fracture now, and eventually we'll got, yeah. Annihilate, at some point I'll work out.
Yep.
A Charcadet.
Yeah, you're missing the Scarlet evolution one, which I think I gave you the item that you can use.
Okay.
Weird that you don't have either.
That's me?
Whiscash is the evolution of Barboach.
Yep, which I've got one of.
Hudra's that one I told you that you need to be in the ring to do.
Obviously evolutions. Need to evolve a Grimer into a Muck.
Yep.
I
There's two different forms of Toxtricity.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but let me just check. I don't know if that's what that is. Oh, no, it's Toxel. It's the pre-evolution of Toxtricity.
Okay.
Toxel.
Then Voltorb into Electrode.
The guy who delivered my McDonald's has such strong aftershave on that I can still smell it in the McFlurry. It's so weird. Oh, you need an Arcanine as well.
Oh yeah, I've done that apparently. Is there a third evolution on Teddiursa?
No, it's probably a Survivor.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen a Survivor, but not the thing before it.
Oh, sorry, no, not that. A Zangoose. Because I know that they tend to be a pair. One second, I'm trying to capture the ring. Yeah, Zangoose is 217.
I have seen a Goat, but I figured I've got a Skidoo, I'll just evolve it.
Yep, Stunky and Stuntank are ones that are specific to my game. So I might have to help you with those, I think.
I swear it... Okay, I have a Zoroark, but I think it was one of those weird mystery gift ones. Or it's one you gave me.
Which will probably be for one of the other Pokedexes.
Yeah, that makes sense, so...
Sneasel has an evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And Gothorita has Goth-Eater and Gothitelle on either side.
Bramblin, I guess, has an evolution. I assume it becomes just a Nettle at that point.
No, it's another roly one. Bramblegast is what it's called.
Okay. Cacnea I need to evolve, I guess.
Cacnea has an evolution, yeah.
I don't know what Relor is.
Also has one.
Pineco, I don't even have one.
Evolved into Forretress.
Esperanza, I guess, has another evolution.
That evolved from Flittle. There's no more.
Okay.
What's that saying? Hippowdon.
Yes.
There's another Hippo one that's the pre-evolution of that one.
Okay, I don't even have that one. So. Silicobra, which I have no recollection of.
There's one before Crocorock as well.
Okay.
I think it's Crocodile. Oh no, that's the Ukraine.
Larvesta, I guess I need to evolve.
Silicobra has an evolution. Larvesta has an evolution.
Bagon needs to
Bagon
evolve.
has 3. That one has 3. There's one before Hatchram.
Oh, is that okay?
There's a third one in the Impidimp line. And Finizen also evolves.
I haven't seen a Varoom.
They tend to be around the quarry area.
Noibat needs to evolve. So I saw a Spiritomb and I tried to catch it, but I couldn't catch it.
Oh yeah, they're quite hard to catch.
Oh, there's Dracloak.
Dracloak, yeah, and that has one more evolution.
Pupitar, I guess I just need to evolve.
Pupitar has one more.
Okay, then 319.
I'm just having a look. 319 is 319 is Stonjourner, which I think is my game specific.
Right, that makes sense.
Sandygast evolved.
Yeah. Slowbro, I guess, would be Slowking.
Yeah.
Shellos, I need to evolve, which I can't remember what it's called, but I do know it. That's the one. I've got a Shelder, which I can evolve into a Cloyster.
Yeah,
Quillfish.
Quillfish, yeah. Love Disc evolve. Does Love Disc? I don't think Love Disc does evolve.
Oh, Yomoko, which one is that? That's a UK exclusive in Pokemon Go?
Probably Stonjourner. It doesn't really affect you though.
You gave me a Skrelp, so I need to evolve that.
Finnegan and Luminion are missing. That's 33 and 34. Dynamo evolves into something.
Okay.
Which is electric, I think. Yeah, and Marini evolves into Toxapex.
Obviously, that'll be Dragonite, which never had a Dragonite, so looking forward to that. Need to start the Snover line.
Yes.
Frostlass I already have one of, because I think I might have caught one.
There you go then.
Bisharp I need to evolve into something that looks...
Oh my god, my dude, it's so hard to do.
Is that okay? I guess Tatsugiri has an evolution?
No, I don't think it does. Hang on. It's, 1 second. No, it doesn't. It goes, so 3, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 9, 80, 81 are all, my Paradox Pokemon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Interesting that Fluttermane is just randomly in there then, but you know.
You must have got it from a random trade or something.
No, I meant more like in the Dex entry one.
No, Fluttermane is one of mine.
That makes more sense.
They've got everything except for Iron Thorns.
Iron Thorns, I've got no idea where I saw that.
That'll be in Area 0 because that's the only place they are. Frigibax evolves into something that you haven't got, and then into Baxcalibur.
I'm aware there is something evolutionary relating to Gimme Gore, I just don't know what it is.
Yep, that's right.
And then Iron Valiant, which again,
Iron Valiant, and then 399 is the so 397 is the my version of Iron Valiant called
come to think of it, the Iron Thorns and Valiant one might be when I fought the final battle in the story. It's probably where I saw them. On the final battle against Turo, maybe? Because there were Pokemon I hadn't seen before in that.
Oh, no, maybe, yeah.
So that's probably how I've seen them, as it were.
Yeah. And then 399 is Koraidon, and in 400 is Koraidon.
And in terms of Kitakami, which some of it's going to go over, bleed over. Corphish Evolution.
Like I said, they don't double up.
Yeah, so Cutiefly.
Cutiefly, yeah, okay.
The Bellsprout Evolution, which I've not caught a Bellsprout.
Yeah, well, you know that evolution.
Yeah. Furret. The Applin Evolution. I've got no idea what's in between Poliwrath and Magikarp, but hey ho.
It's the alternative Poliwrath, so the one that you get for evolving Poliwhirl with like a stone instead.
I didn't know there was an alternative. That's really cool.
Called Politoed.
Ipom, how you want to pronounce
That's the
it?
evolution of Ipom, yeah.
Swinub, I guess, has got a double evolution. Oh, excuse me. You've mentioned this one already, which is like the...
Yeah, Galard,
yeah.
Galard.
Petal, I guess, has a double evolution.
I thought it only had one. Hang on.
Oh, also 68's missing in the middle of that.
Yeah, no, so it's Petalil, and then that evolves into Lilligant.
Okay.
And then you're missing the two Fantup and Trevenant.
Okay. Growlithe needs to evolve into Arcanine. Well, we already did some of this one, didn't we? Couple in there.
Where? Sorry.
So 85.
85 is...
85, 6 and 7.
That's the Timber Girder Conkeldurr line.
Okay. Which, ironically, I know I've gone past a few of those.
Arrokuda and Barrascuda. And you've got Hatenna you're missing.
Tandemaus, yeah.
Munchlax and Snorlax.
Oh, that makes sense. It never occurred to me, yeah.
Lotad...
Does that evolve into like a sombrero one?
Yeah, but it's got 3 stages, so it's Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo.
Sure.
Chargerbug evolves into a fucking railgun. I can't remember it's a fucking railgun.
So, yeah.
Vullaby has an evolution.
Yeah, so in the grand scheme of things, there isn't a massive amount to sort of fill in. It's just kind of, a bunch of them are more like evolutions of things I have.
Yeah, some of the evolutions are easier than others.
I'd not put 2 and 2 together on that being an evolution. Flipping heck, right?
It's a bit like a Gyarados, isn't it?
So we talked about that.
Did you want to try and evolve some of the more awkward ones?
Could do, yeah. I'm just sort of just taking some of this in.
If there are particular ones you want to evolve, I can look up how to do it.
So currently in my party, I have got Sliggoo in there. I just done Hydreigon, so I'll get them out. Dragon Arrow's in the process of making into Dragonite, but that can always wait. And Dedenne, I can't remember if it even has an evolution at this point. It doesn't. Ha! Of course it doesn't. So let's empty the box out a bit. So, thank you for your service. Dragonair, we'll come back to you.
Might be worth getting an Annihilate. They're good.
Right, so let's see what we come across first. I know we need to see the starter, so we can always come back to that. Surskit evolves, does it?
Yeah.
That's the shiny one, so...
You've already got... Have you not got... I thought you had Masquerain.
I do. Probably not the shiny one, but it's not a massive concern. Gibble I've done. Did you say Spartha evolves?
No.
No, okay. What else do we have?
Dracloak evolves one more time.
Corfish evolves.
Yes, it does.
Let's see how many I've got. Oh, just in this box, alright? So that is the one. That is the
I'll have
Corfish.
to look up how to do some of these.
Oh, wrong button, sorry. The Jeremy special.
That has a primate, so we can do Annihilate. You alright? I want to tell you that today's closer look was an absolute delight. It was full of Star Trek jokes.
Right. Oh, Tinker, I do have one.
Yep. I think that's just a leveling one.
Right.
Says hi.
Hi.
Right, show me what you've got, and I'll tell you how to evolve it.
Let's go on an adventure.
It's messy.
Once I open the menu. So yeah.
Right, so Cinderace is fully evolved. Sliggoo, yeah, it just needs to level up when it's raining. So the best thing to do is to just take it somewhere. As soon as you're somewhere and it starts raining, whack it a candy so it levels up. That's
Okay, fair. That's an instance where it's just easier to use a candy.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, how are you gonna? You can't time the level.
Yeah, fair.
Can you show me again?
Oh, sorry. I'm so eager. So Corfish, which I guess is just leveling.
I think so. Let me just check. Carry on.
So it's Corfish, Primeape, and Tinkertink. And I'll take
Yeah.
it.
So what level is Corfish?
13, I think it was.
Yeah, it evolves at level 30.
Alright.
And what was the... Sorry, Tinkertink.
Oh, sorry, Corfish, 56 is Corfish. Sorry, Tinkertink is level 13.
Well, then in that case, all you need to do is give that thing a candy and it'll level up immediately. It'll evolve immediately.
Do we want to save candy or not?
Why?
Because I'm weird.
Okay.
I feel like I want to earn it.
Tinkertink and Tinkerton are just level related.
Let me show you the area where I potentially made Slowpoke extinct. If we see one, then I didn't. But it was all up here. Just a whole bunch of them.
I mean, they do respawn.
Yeah, but not with the amount I decimated. See, look. None of... They live! Also, gimme gold.
Yeah, they do. How many Gimme Gold coins have you got?
I don't know, to be honest.
Probably check that in a minute.
Cinderace is just level 94 at this point. It's just stupid.
Meaning. Bullying for There's an Oreo McFlurry in the freezer for you. Oh, it's raining! Oh.
Well, it's Rain Dance, to be fair, but can it still evolve?
If it levels up during the fight, which probably won't.
Let's test Bounce, why not? Bounce, bounce. Which I'm pretty sure is a Bon Jovi song. From the album, Bounce. Oh, Slowpoke avoided. Let's just keep kicking it. I still remember, because I was mentioning Vespiquen earlier, how, like, early on in the game, Vespiquen was just like a beast for us.
Yeah.
Just an utter tank.
We were like, holy shit.
Also, I remember catching that Vespiquen, because we just saw it, like, in a field.
Yeah, there's random ones. Yeah.
There we go. Tinkertink is at level 16.
Oh, it'll level up at level 24. It'll evolve.
Yeah.
See how many coins you got?
Right, where will I find them?
In your bag. Go along until you get to the thing that looks like a wee little bag with the disc. Back. Yeah. So you might want to do it in alphabetical order to find it, because you press minus. Yeah, do... Oh, sorted by name. Yeah. And then you can find Gimme Gold Coin and a G.
432.
Okay. When you have 999...
Oh, God, really?
That is when you'll be able to evolve the Gimme Gold.
Just a random Tatsugiri lurking about.
There are also 3 or 4 different types of Tatsugiri.
I think we've got all of them.
Oh,
Hey, Scyther. You're here. Just drive into you.
Just when I tell them that you and Melly that I had enough coins to do 2 Gimme Gold.
Oh, really?
I mean, you can only hold up to 99, so I got up to 99, made one, and then...
Tinker Tinker's now level 19.
Cool. Right. So, let me look up how to do Annihilate. So, if you bring up your Primate, bring up his moves.
Oh, okay, will do. Hang on. There we go. Right, so...
You want to give him the move, Rage Fist.
Do not have it.
Maybe you don't learn it yet. Rage Fist. Learn set. Oh, okay, so what level is your Primate?
29.
It will learn it at level 35.
Alright. Well, that makes sense. Let's do some more battling.
Yeah, I heard about that trick the other day, Mello. It blew my mind. I had no idea.
Oh, is there like a hack? So there's a hack type thing, is
It's
there?
not really a hack. It's you get to 99 Gimme Gold coins. You won't be able to pick up any more because that's the maximum you can carry. But say you have 99 and you keep getting Gimme Gold coins, and then you use 99 Gimme Gold 999 Gimme Gold to make an evolution. You're like, all the coins I collected while I was at 999 are lost, right? No, they're not. Dying in the doll. So if you
it's like a bank.
yeah, he will give you all the coins that he claims he just found lying around. I literally found that out like a few days ago. Changing the console time. I don't know what that's.
Because of like day-night cycles, I guess.
Doesn't make any difference. to the
Like a
game.
certain amount per day. Hey, Nightbot.
What are we doing right now, Dave?
Just leveling up, I guess.
Okay.
I sort of it sounds weird because I've been doing it all over through my COVID illness. I've just sort of gone into default mode.
Okay, that's fine.
But what I've I didn't even see that there.
Oh, it's down the back of the sofa. That's...
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Yomiko, because of course we must remind ourselves. We must remind ourselves that you were part of.
Giraffes, COVID, Pokémon Tales.
I'm so tired.
Even Keith hasn't seen it yet. He just heard it and he just looked at me like, what
Oh! What?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, 24. Level 24, evolve into the next one.
I'm so used to doing screenshots for these things now. It's like...
Keith, would you like to see the ident I made for Jeremy?
Well, so we'll do it before the evolution. So,
Oh,
tell me when.
okay. Yeah, I can do it now.
Ready?
Yep.
Giraffes, COVID, Pokémon Tales.
I'm so tired.
That's it, y'all.
Yay!
Oh, it's really getting for a random idea I had while on the phone.
Tinker tough.
There
There we go.
Hang on.
Oh, are you on standby?
Shoot. Yes, hang on. I have my dex this time.
The hammer Pokemon.
Oh shit.
These Pokemon make their homes in piles of scrap metal. They test the strength of each other's hammers by smashing them together.
Hammers that are made out of overnight.
Oh, wasn't expecting that as a detail.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Because, funnily enough, if you get a shiny one of these, the hammer is made out of bronze metal, which is the colour of a shiny Pokemon. Sorry, I was in the wrong Pokemon. Ah! Okay. Tinker Tough.
Yes.
This Pokemon will attack groups of Pawniard and Bisharp, gathering metal from them in order to create a large and sturdy hammer. No, it's not.
There we go.
Good job.
It's another Dex bit done. Oh, we're back. So, what I wanted to do, because I vaguely remember seeing something on my travels.
Oh, is it one of these thingy-majiggers?
I think I may have come across... In hindsight, I didn't get it, but I vaguely recall... Hang on, where was I? Let me try and get my bearings. Okay, so yeah, so we're here. All right, so the giant hill's there. So I kept going down here. And I want to say... Over the bridge...
Far away.
I think in that corner...
Yeah.
What, heard a gimme go? We'll come back to it. Aha, there it is.
What?
Glowing stick.
Oh, yeah, pull it out.
Found a glowing stick.
Found a stick. Look out, he's got a stick. You might have to get off, oh.
An ominous black stake is driven into the ground. Will you pull out the stake? Stake and bake. It crumbled and vanished.
As I mentioned to you earlier on the phone call, nothing will happen until you've done all the ones of one colour.
Which it sounds like there are quite a few.
Several.
Yes. Sorry, I lost track of what I was doing now.
No, well remembered for where it was.
I don't know why I remembered it's there. I just did. Oh, there was a gimme ghoul around here, wasn't there, I said?
Yeah, probably under the bridge.
There it is.
Yeah, it is on the bank there. See, this is good because it means you get used to moving around and the areas and stuff in a way that you don't when you're trying to do it for a stream. I got so familiar with these areas when I was playing.
Yeah, it was on that lake over there where I caught the Mischievous. I was being haunted by Gyarados.
Ironic.
So we're just sort of just leveling up things now a little bit, aren't we, really?
Oh, what's that outbreak over up there to the north? Going north.
There's a Braviary one there.
No, it's the Dracloak or Dragapult one to the left.
Yeah, that one there.
Might as well go check that out.
Destination.
I feel like you've missed a flight point around there as well.
Okay, well, we can sort that out then.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember where the map and stuff are. I can't see the map.
Hello, flamingos.
I should bring the map up. Why? It's why.
Look at me on my bike. Ah, Gyarados! So many Gyarados, holy heck. Oh, there's a torpedo fish. Oh,
God,
that's a Dreadnought. Oh, it's a Tootle.
Oh, it's a Tootle.
Nah, mate, you're right.
You're missing a flight point, but I don't think you are. Good night, Stitch.
Night, Stitch. Thank you for tuning in.
There's a wild dragon.
Ooh, was fish. Did you say there's a wild Dragonite?
There is. That just wanders around here, like on this slope.
Oh.
He's not always there, but he's there sometimes. Yeah, turn around and go around the other way. Like, yeah, keep going. Like you're looping around the island. no. Oh, you found the outbreak though. Yeah, if he's around, he's normally there. Like just up the hill towards the.
There's something glowing over there.
There's probably an item under a tree. Yeah, maybe he's not always there, but he's there sometimes. There's a Vaporeon lake around here as well.
Let's just not call it a vape lake.
Okay.
Calcium. Oh, is there a pre-thingy there?
No, those look like marils and Avamaril.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Confirmed.
You might have to breed one of those. I'm not sure.
Did I go all the way around yet? Hang on. I guess that was what was glowing.
You have been all around, yeah. Like I say, he's not always there.
Ah!
Oh, Golduck coming at you.
The effects of the weather? What effects of the weather?
No, it's just the Cloud9 effect. Basically negates any kind of benefit from the weather you get.
Cinderage just being like, yeah, take that! It's like, dude, you're so over-leveled.
Oh.
What's up here? Pokemons.
What a surprise.
Bullet Seed. I've clearly never been here before given the amount of items here. Oh, there's a gimme ghoul around here somewhere. Oh, it's there.
He's hiding under the tree.
He's getting out the sun, you know. It's all good. So where was this? What thing were we looking for?
Yeah, not literally. Normally down there is where he is.
Oh no, I meant as in what like outbreak were we going to?
It's a black cloak. It's underwater. You've got your location still pointed at it.
I can't. Oh damn it! No. Oh. Right. Okay, so it is over there. For some reason, I thought we were going for after another outbreak. I don't know why. I hope I'm going the right way, but there you go. Oh, giant whale thing.
Oh god, those things are horrid. The worst thing about them is that they come up and they go down, and you can lose them really quickly. I saw a shiny one once, and it got away from me.
Have fun,
Yeah,
Cinderella.
you don't want to use him. He can't move.
Well,
They're ghost dragons, so you want something that can swim.
to the box.
All of the evolutions can swim. Oh, no, I'm not with it.
Because where's my recent pickup? Oh, I don't even know. I was going to try and find Glaceon.
Glaceon might work, yeah, Glaceon might work.
Just got no idea where it is.
There's a Sylveon there, isn't there?
Yeah, but also much higher level, so probably a safer
Yeah,
bet.
well, that'll just easily munch through some Dracloaks. You're not doing it for XP after all. You need to make him the head of your party.
Thank you.
Good job. And then you can just fire him out.
Do your thing. Thank you. And watch the game's frame rate crumble.
It is a lot to ask. So a shiny Dracloak, I think, has like a blue head, but it's just ugly as shit.
Okay. Oh, Tinkertink leveled up. Oh, I got too close.
Well, you get more XP for actually fighting them, so...
Bye.
I fucking love Sylveon.
So you got much planned for the weekend?
I ordered some stuff from Amazon that I'm hoping to use to make like a kind of project, which should be fun.
Cool.
Hi. MC Pink. That is a new person, I think.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, a believer. Well, I'm going to be the winner. Ha 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 ha. Fucking power of the moon, I'm going to destroy you.
The power of the moon shall compel you.
Power of the moon, Jesus compels you. It might be worth trying to fight some of these because you're getting some decent XP from this.
Yeah, not a bad shout. Or just let Sylveon just, you know, run roughshod.
Like, for, like smacking them like that. Ooh, it's a weird noise they make.
Just looking at the time, we'll probably stay on for about another 10-15 minutes if that works for you.
Yeah.
Just keep. On the off chance that we see. Oh, alright.
What?
Torpedo fish just tried to mull us. Sylveon and failed.
Yeah, because Sylveon's the best. You know?
Not wrong, but yeah, we'll see. We'll stay on this outbreak and see if we, on which we won't, but the very ultra slim chance we happen to see a shiny, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance.
But it's been nice having a little chilled out stream like this tonight. And as we say,
Yeah.
next week all going well, we should be back to doing Ace Attorney related stuff.
Yeah, unless people want to keep us keep doing this.
Yeah, because at some point we're definitely going to do DLC 2 of this.
Yeah.
No, Sylveon, please do not engage the giant whale.
Oh, he'll kill it. He'll murder it dead. Gotcha.
Doggo in the background, making its presence known once again.
I love the fact that like, oh, Larvesta. How do I use it? On fire, I guess.
So we're one away from level 35, I think it was, for Primate.
Yeah, there's a lot of BP grinding in the second DLC. Yeah, I was talking to Jeremy about that earlier. But I should be able to help out with that because they've got a thing where you get more BP if you do it.
So we want to learn Rage Fist, you said?
Yes. So what you need to do is use Rage Fist 20 times.
Okay.
And once you've used it 20 times and you update and you level up that primate, it will become an Annihilate. That's how it works. Not as complicated as I remember.
Oh, Dratini just randomly swimming under me there. The heck is that? Oh, it's a Slowpoke. Alright.
You're like, oh, it's a one of those.
I was like, what's that? It's just a Slowpoke.
Who's that? Oh,
Such a me thing. Oh, hello, torpedo fish.
the loser wants to say hello.
What I might do is jump back onto the island and just use Primate just to use that move a few times.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause like you say, I'll probably get some more XP anyway, so...
Oi.
Let's... Oh. Doggo making its presence known again.
Would you like this box?
Can I interest you in this box of treats?
Great. If I just feed it onto her nose.
This might be a little bit outmatched here, actually, but... Yeah! Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go to a lower level area, that is fine.
If you want to do that particular thing, then yeah.
Alright, well, first of all, let's correct what just happened. And just a quick little revive.
What's it fighting?
A flamingo.
Yeah, they're psychic, I'm pretty sure.
Type
Yeah,
of
he would
other.
have had a horrible time against them because they're I can't remember what they are, but flying is also strong against fighting.
Oh, no. Nope. Right, let's go. I can't remember what anywhere that might be weaker, so I'll just at random pick here. As we patiently wait for the loading thing to happen.
Not that long.
Okay. Welcome to Cortundo. I've literally not been here since we were here in the story. I'm gonna run in the grass. What do we find? Mareep!
Marie!
All those Mareep have just gone crap! Run! It's level 10, we're gonna be here for a while. We've just got to use it 20 times, haven't we? So it's fine.
I think it's 20, yeah.
Hello.
The thing about Rage Fist is, I think it's because it's like the secret weapon of Annihilate, because it gets stronger every time, the more damage you take.
Right.
And that increase in damage stays through death.
Hmm.
So if you're using it in a raid, it's indispensable.
Gotcha. Hello, sheep. Will we know, like, when we've used it enough times, will Primeape just suddenly evolve, or is it we need to keep track of it and then... Okay.
I mean, get an idea. I mean, you're less likely to evolve around here, I think.
Now you got nothing to apologise for, MC Pink, honestly. We're just having a chilled stream tonight, honestly.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming
We just
along.
genuinely really appreciate you coming along, honestly. Thank you.
Good. We won't be on much longer ourselves.
But in case you're curious and you want to tune back in, we are here every Friday normally from about 7 PM UK time.
I think we've been here before, actually, because I didn't get the notification saying it was a first-time player. So, if that is the case, welcome back.
I'm coming out of brain fog from illness, so apologies why I'm just forgetting and having a brain fart on that.
He's doing all that. Heal my Pokemon. So there's a sound that gets used in a lot of TikToks, Jura, and
Okay.
it's like this kind of like this sort of like loungy orchestra sound, and it's like.
Ironically, I think Discord's cutting out your singing now. Ironically.
It's
By the way, there is a recurring sound that's being used.
yeah, and the only reason I know that it's the theme from a TV show or a film called A Summer Place is because many years ago, Family Guy did a joke where they basically just sang to that tune, theme from A Summer Place. From A Summer Place, the theme from A Summer Place. And now whenever I hear it, not only do I remember that it's the theme from A Summer Place, I also sing theme from A Summer Place. I can't not do it.
It's a theme from a summery place.
Oh no, you'd know it. It's used in a lot of things.
Right, decided that we should venture to somewhere a bit stronger.
Oh, weirdly enough, that's where I am, but we're not in the same place. So
We're in a different realm.
we are. I'm beating up some Larvesters.
Well, apparently there's a tadpole there. Can't see it.
Oh yeah, I'll take your word for it. Oh. Also, the evolution of Cactuia is around here.
Okay.
I know you were missing that.
The heck is...
What?
I saw shadows on the ground or something flying, but there was nothing there.
It's just rocks, I guess.
I believe this is use times 6.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll just say that's 6. I could be wrong, but I've been trying to keep track. You.
Rufflet, the world's most unpopular bird.
Has no effect.
So it's flying. Oh no, because it's a normal type.
But
Yeah, it won't work on normal types, it's ghost move.
the heck are you?
Right.
I mean, I say that, but apparently I have one of you, but sure.
Yeah, you've got a cap. Bum, 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 bum. you head to more of the center, you'll find a cacti. You'll find whatever the fucking cactus. It's horrid.
All right, that was number 8, I think.
It's really hard to see where you're going when the sound storms are picking up. Ooh, you need more one.
Oh, here we go.
Bullet seed 5 million times.
And I was buffeted by sand.
How dare they?
I've lost track of my counting now, but hey ho.
I don't know, about 8 maybe?
Yeah.
Would you have one of these?
Yes.
Alright.
Whether I've evolved is a different question.
No, you've got a Don fan.
Of course, this is what Dom Fan would be from. We'll say this is 10. And then I'll go back to the Pokemon Center, refresh, and then I'll venture into the center land.
Cool.
As it were. Oh, you're a Pokemon, not an item. You're up so late, Champion Persephone.
It's so nice to come back here after playing like Kitakami and have actually people respect me rather than feel like they did in Kitakami, and I was like, excuse me, I'm a fucking champion. So mad about it.
Everyone in Kitakami's being like, who are you?
It wasn't so much the adults, but the children were like, oh, I bet I can beat you. I'm like, I've beaten every Pokemon ever.
Is that it?
Oh, there's one. Yep, that's it.
Cactus with a hat!
Remember, you don't want to kill it.
Oh well.
Okay.
So it's fine, it's not very effective. I could probably use it all up on this game. You know, this battle.
But it gets hard, it gets more powerful each time.
Let's not do that then.
You want to catch this guy. Also, he's very annoying to heal himself.
Try a quick ball, or do you recommend any other type of ball?
Don't bother with a quick ball, you've already had several goes. And if the quick ball works best, it's very stuff. I mean, it's nice, you can try a dusk ball.
Dusk.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Nope.
But just throw ultra balls at it. Maybe use a little bit more.
Do you know what, actually, fun fact, recently when I've been trying to like catch things, Ultra Balls have been really naff. And I've ended up using Great Balls on things and it just works.
It's just...
I don't know why, but just literally I've had such bad luck with Ultra Balls recently. Duh.
It's probably because it's so high health, you want to weaken it.
Right, let's do a low kick and see what happens. In fact, no, you know what? Let's just, yeah, low kick. Why'd I do that? I could have used Rage Fist again. Oh well. Yeah, okay, well, noted for the future.
I think it's because it's dark. And, yeah, fighting type moves are really strong against dark. There's plenty of them around. You'll find another one.
There's Dom Fan over there as well.
You'll also find that hippo creature that you're missing around here.
I see.
Can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Hippo Pantus.
I should know what
Moodeg.
Moodang! That was brilliant.
Fair shout in the chat. Congratulations there, Yomakoto. It was a very well timed. What are you?
It's a Sandigas.
Ah.
Terrestrialized Sandigas. Morello.
It was around here we
Rellor is
fought the
another-
giant Domfan, I think, actually.
Yes, that's right. Rellor is another one that you need to buy. Oh, there they are. The little ones. The little ones. Yeah, there you go.
Just, right in my face!
Oh, they're called hippo. They're called hippopotas. Hippopotas. Now, don't be caught out like I was. The colour difference is down to sexual dimorphism. The
Wait, what?
shinies are-
Oh, shiny colouring, you mean,
what-
sorry.
No, there's basically yellow ones with brown bits, and brown bits with yellow, brown ones with yellow bits, and they're just females and males.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I'm with you. I'm actually ready, I've got the right thing open.
Hippopotas, the hippo Pokemon. It shrouds itself in sand to ward off germs. It travels easily through the sands of the desert.
This is why doctors also take sand baths to ward off germs. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Potas, the hippo Pokemon, it shuts its nostrils tight, then it travels through sand as if walking. They form colonies of around 10, presumably getting eroded down to the bone as they walk.
So, do I try and just evolve that Hippopotas, or should I try and catch the next one?
I can't remember how, I think it's a level one. You can catch the Hippowdon, it's right there. If you can. If you can.
Its reaction was just like, do you mind?
I also love how weird these things look at night. I want it like grey.
The Hippopotas in the sand really reminds me of, like the bone dinosaurs that come out the lava in Super Mario World.
Yeah. Oh, that one looked like grey, did it not?
Heavyweight Pokemon. It brandishes its gaping mouth in a display of fearsome strength. It raises vast quantities of sand while attacking.
Jeremy, that gender is that?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Oh, it's a female. So again, this one catches you out. That's a female. The male one is gold, right?
Okay.
And I thought I had a shiny the number of times I did. It is surprisingly quick to anger. It holds its mouth agape as a display of its...
That dex entry is very... The Scarlet one is very close to the Violet one, it's got to be said.
Yeah,
Not much of a difference.
hippos are terrifying.
Alright. Many of them just lurking in the ground there.
Oh, you don't have the baby one.
There's a baby one?
A baby crocodile.
That is cute as heck.
Sand Isle.
I just assumed it was the same as the other one for a second.
No, these are little crocodiles.
If I nickname my Pokemon,
Would it be Mudang?
probably.
No, this is a crocodile. Sand Isle.
Sandile, the desert croc Pokemon. They live hidden under hot desert sands in order to keep their body temperature from dropping. Smart,
That's so cute.
given how cold it can get in the desert.
It submerged itself in sand and moves as if swimming. This wise behaviour keeps its enemies from finding it and maintaining
And maintaining, sorry.
its temperature.
There you go. Oh.
Just telling everyone how smart you were, if I don't think it's
I won't lie, I've lost count now as to how many Rage Fists we did, but I think this is the first
Okay.
one I've used. No, it's not, because we had the cactus battle.
Let's say that one was 11.
Yeah, so this will be 12.
Yep.
Okay. This will be 12. Oh, I can't use it twice in a row, just Torment, so we're still at 11. All right.
Oh, that's just something that's done to you, yeah. Don't hit them around.
Okay. Anything else interesting? Want to come out and play? Ooh, item. You.
Oh, it's a cat. Another cacturn.
Right, let's try throwing a thing at it. I see what you mean about the coloration. I see what you mean about the hippo coloration in the background.
Yeah, it's really weird, huh? Now use the quick ball. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well, quick ball should do that. That's what they're supposed to do.
Hmm. Well, there we go. The Scarecrow Pokemon.
Oh no shit.
It lives in deserts. It becomes active at night when it hunts for prey exhausted from the desert's heat.
You horrible little man. Packs of them follow travellers through the desert until the travellers can no longer move.
Yeah, they're not that far apart, but I actually kind of prefer how almost daunting the Scarlet one is compared to this Violet one.
How grim it is.
Wait, which version do I have?
You've got it as for the Pokédex. You've got all of them.
All right. Well, I guess at this point I can just fight whatever now, can't I?
Yeah, just fight whatever.
Anything else random? Shiny thing. Alright.
Climbed up the top of these rocks.
I've not done yet, actually. That's a good shout. So this will be now Rage Fist 12.
Yeah.
This will be 13. Ooh, shiny thing. What are you? Gimmickle just hiding up here on a rock?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. You can usually spot them by like the little dark patch where they are.
Couple of things just lurking up here.
Oh, there's the snake. Don't you need the second version of the snake?
Do I?
Oh, that's the first version.
Silly Cobra.
There's a second version that has like its head like fully in the
Okay.
ring. I can't remember.
So this is Rage Fist 13, I think. I've totally forgotten my counting already.
That's right. Well, it's best to be on the slow part.
Star Piece and a rare bone. What a combo. Oh, hello. All of you up here?
Who were they? What were they? Sandals?
Yeah, the sand Crocs again. Not the shoes. Not the second Cobra.
No, he's got like a big circular, like rough.
Crunch. Oh, apparently there's a trainer up here.
There is, yeah.
I know for a fact I've not fought them yet.
It's a tough one.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because it's all in black.
Ah, good point. Hello, what are you? Oh,
That's
okay.
Larvesta.
It's faster than me!
No, it's probably because Endure goes first.
Out of interest, what is this raid? Oh, hang on, gimme go. Out of interest, what is the raid?
It's a go-go.
I think I need one of them.
You do?
Shall I?
Not with Primate.
Well, we know who it's gonna be. You alright?
Oh, Primate could work actually, but he's not high enough level. Yeah, unfortunately, if you use what's Cinder? Yeah, that's probably gonna work. I mean, yeah, you've been doing it on your own. You'll be fine. Oh, I see.
There's one thing that never gets old, it's the raid music.
I do love the music.
Super effective. The go-go just turns to me and goes, "Oi, you!"
You are the problem here, man.
See, Pyro Ball was way more effective.
Possibly look larger because you're high level.
I mean, you know what? A very fair point. I retract my my Sarkiness.
I mean, it'll still be effective. Do you draft life?
I mean, I could. It's a fair point.
No, you can't. You can't. It wasn't there.
Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the evil-looking eyes in the background?
I know, it's now you should be able to. There you go.
Please enjoy my candelabra, buddy.
Hell yeah. A candelab rabbit.
Let's catch it. In a traditional pocket ball. I don't know if I've seen Cinderace's Gigantamax form, actually, to be fair.
Play Sword and Shield?
I feel like I've definitely played one of them, but I just don't remember if I ever, like, got to the point of Gigantamaxing Cinderace.
Yeah, not every Pokemon, I believe, had a... They all had a Dynamax.
I sort of get confused as to what games had what.
Oh. Okay, I'm ready with the Go-Go.
Max Battles and Raids are in Go now, too. Oh, interesting. Goat, the mount Pokemon.
Go-Go's?
These Pokemon live in herds in mountainous places. Literally, I caught it on a mountain. The victor in their contests of clashing horns will become the leader of the herd.
Sorry, I'm just... You can sense the feelings of others by touching them with its horns. Usually the feeling is, stop touching me with your horns. This species has assisted people with their work for 5,000 years.
Well, there we go. It's another Dex entry filled.
Good job, good job.
Hello, Gimme Gore once again.
Oh, there's a TM down there.
Tum! Speaking of Gimme Gore. Anything else to note here? Nope. Need to keep using Rage Fist a little bit more.
Yeah.
You!
I'm angry at you. Let me show you with punches.
You make me so very angry.
I want to tumbleweed, yeah. I feel like that's another one you have to evolve by rolling.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. The heck were you?
That was an awful one.
Okay. Didn't look it.
Yeah, it's because they just stick their heads out the ground.
Also, I appreciate we've gone way over what I said a few minutes ago. We might as well just carry on.
I know what it's like. You're kind of close to getting to what you want.
Should we try and fulfill Primate then, as it were?
Let's do it.
And then we'll use that as our cut-off point for tonight.
Sure. What was that, like 15?
It's only got one more, I think, so should be in the region of 20.
Oh, that's a good way to count. Why don't we think of that?
What?
Using your PC to count it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, no, as in, like, there's no way that we were wrong then, if that makes sense, because it must be now, because we've used up 2 lots of 10, right?
Well, I think I went back when we were going to go over. I don't come. No, is the short answer. I don't think, because I think we only used like 3 or 4 before we then ventured out into the desert.
Okay, in that case, maybe.
Yeah, so I'll go back and do like another 5 basic, and then we should be fine.
Yeah, no.
Because that's where my brain is at.
No, that makes sense. I'm being dumb.
No, you're not. It's my brain. No, not the Pocket Mart. Welcome, Champion Persephone. Nurse Joy, your voice has changed a bit. I'm practicing acting.
You sound like that lady from Matty's Stargate game that he's terrified of. I don't know why I didn't think to use the CP.
Beep.
I love how we're just taking out our rage on the local frickle.
It's basically what I did with Slowpoke, like... Psyduck just waddling in the background.
Hiya.
You... Tinker Tump wants to learn Play Rough. No?
Not long before she evolves, actually. Poor the little man.
So in theory, this battle... I was about to say should help us get to the limit we want, but... maybe not!
I mean, this is like
It avoided the attack and then threw sand in my face.
rude.
Now Primate's just like, ah!
There we go. You know, you might as well give him a little candy and just nudge him over 39. That should do it.
What's the requirement then in theory?
using Rage Fist 20 times and then leveling.
Oh, literally, just... Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Well, you're
just the
going-
Rage Fist thing.
You need to level up.
Gotcha.
The next time it levels up, it will.
Hmm.
So after this fight, maybe give it like a small candy or something to the next level. That way we can see if we've got it.
Hmm.
I'm sure we do. Yeah, you won't need much for that. Like maybe a medium candy.
Where are they?
In the one that looks like a candy. Yeah. Try an M.
Good shout. Wants to learn close combat. Now we'll forget that for now.
Do it later. There we go. Doing it. Oh, this
What?
is my favorite,
Primeape is evolving!
favorite Pokemon, this one.
Oh, looks so good!
It's so cool.
Oh,
He's
blimey.
a zombie. He's a...
So
Pokemon.
good. I've not seen a dex entry for this, I'm curious.
Oh, okay.
So good. Annihilate, the Rage Monkey Pokemon. It imbues its fists with the power of the rage that it kept hidden in its heart. Opponents struck by these imbued fists will be shattered to their core. It's the most death metal thing I've heard in a while.
So that
The
one
fringe is
doesn't
so
really-
emo. Sorry, good shout, Mello.
That doesn't really like focus on the fact that it's a ghost, whereas mine does.
Okay, let's hit the Scarlet entry and I'm curious.
When its anger rose beyond a critical point, this Pokemon gained power that is unfettered by the limits of a physical body.
That's such a good dex entry.
Well, it's based on an old, I think, Sun and Moon one that says that Primeape can sometimes become so angry, and then it did and became Annihilate. Congratulations, that's one of the best Pokemon in this game.
And now it wants to learn Shadow Punch.
And you literally never need to unlearn Rage Fist because it's like the best move. Wow, we did it, guys.
There we go. Before I do anything else.
Ooh, hello, friend.
Huh?
There's a shiny Fortress, and I want it.
All right, well, while you're doing that, I'll start to close out the show then, as it were. So, there you go. Look at that, folks. There you go.
It's gold, baby.
So, would you like to do your outro first, or should I come back to you once you caught it?
Let me just quickly grab it in a quick roll.
No, that's cool. I will, in the interim, begin to do my spiel, for want of a better word, then. So, if you want to find us, folks. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was the sensor bar for if we did multiplayer tonight. Let me hit the right thing. So, there we go. If you want to find archives of our VODs, barring the past couple of weeks 'cause I've been ill, you can find them on Giraffe and Me Plays on YouTube. I've got pretty much all of our streams there archived on YouTube long term if you want to try and catch some ones farther back. Ace Attorney, like I said, we'll be getting back to in due course. You can find my personal sort of YouTube channel where I do a bunch of unboxing related videos and things at Giraffe and Me on YouTube. That is where I do my things. And of course, an easy way to gather information of all the things I'm involved in, apart from memory usage apparently, is my link tree. That's because it just came with that on screen. Is my link tree, which is linktree/Giraffe. And there you can find all the things to various podcasts and such that I do as well, which I now link in the chat there. Oh, and you caught it. Look at that. It has been caught.
I didn't realise they were gold. That seems weird to me. I thought they were like blue.
There you go.
That's really strange.
And Felf, it's a perfect time to tell people where they can find you. So where can they find you?
You can find me wherever streams are. If you close your eyes and turn around 3 times, I might be. If you open a bag that you didn't pack yourself, I might be. Oh my God! Yeah, all of these things are things you need to take into account. But if you don't have the time or the level of that, you.
Ironically, your voice cut out a second there, but I think we can see you said you can check out my link tree.
You can check out my link tree. And if you want me to write you a song, I'm not going to, because I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at it, as the thingy showed. Although that being said, the jingle I did for Normal Office Man apparently still haunts a bunch of people who were in that skit, and it will never leave them. So that's, what more can I ask? Thank you for joining us. Thanks for helping us ease back in. I appreciate you all. I am your awesome COVID victim.
There we go, folks. There we go. And of course, before we go, let's just, for one more time's sake, because we hope, because I mean this in the politest way possible, and you'll get what I mean. Hopefully, we won't ever have to use this again because of what it represents, in the sense of when I was ill with COVID. But
I was gonna make it more general so we could use it again, but I was like, nah, let's just.
But for one more time's sake, let's have a look at it.
Giraffes, COVID, Pokemon Tales.
I'm so tired. It's so good, Claire. It's
Also,
so
we
good.
like the Danhausen rat.
Yes, Danhausen is amazing.
I want you to know I'm calling this giant golden ball I just caught. Should I call it Ferrero Rocher or should I call it Ambassador?
Oh, you nearly killed me
I
with
don't know if
that.
I've got enough letters to do Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, can you make it one word? If you capitalise the
I
R.
don't know. I'm gonna try. How do you spell it?
I've not thought about Ferrero Rocher in years. Are you kidding me?
Ferrero Rocher. Oh, I might be able to do it. Shit, no, I can't.
So
Ferrero
F-E-R-R-E-R-O.
F-E-R-R-E-R. That's Ferrero.
Yeah, and then Rocher is R-O-C-H-E-R.
Yeah, I can get in Ferrero Rocher.
Perfect.
Yeah, honestly, that'll be fine.
Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher. Oh, that's perfect. I love him so much. He's so ugly. That's the thing, when you see an outbreak, sometimes I'm like, I wonder what the shiny looks like. It's clearly they just like phoned it in like they did with Nose Pass. They're like, oh, whatever, make it gold. I don't give a shit.
Folks, on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back Friday next week, 7 p.m. UK time. All going well, we'll be back on the Ace Attorney train. But until then, from myself, Jeremy, from Claire, this has been the Fun Zone. Until next time, take care, folks. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.